and welcome to OnlyCops. I'm in the unfamiliar position of the top of the stack, which is very very weird.
The tack of the stop.
The tack of the stop, and then producer Juan is the meat between our buns, which is not unusual. Well, I guess no, we're gonna say he's the lettuce in this sandwich. Bill is indeed the meat. He is unpictured. It looks kind of like a little directional sign down there.
Meaty.
And then Keith is the bottom bun, and he is the foundation of this stack, per the usual. I want to welcome anyone that made it from the latest Officers React, the sounding good Officers React. So
The mics work.
what was that list something? What was it? Checklist?
The checklist.
Is that what this one was? Anyways,
The Chen list.
if you're from that, welcome.
The Chen list.
So we're fully staffed today. So normally this is where we would get to harass a supervisor to get to ride 2-man, and Bill and I would actually have a pretty decent shift. I would
Usually, yeah.
Usually. I also had a habit of messing that up, but
No. It was still fun.
it was still a good time though. Sticks, you did indeed get first place. Freddie, welcome. You are a YouTube member, but it's also good to see you. Edgar Allan Popo, which is a pretty good play on words there. Joe, thank you
That's
for
an amazing name.
having your name highlighted here for us. Notorious Emu is not third, but she did give us donuts, which I will bless. Papa bless on that.
Donuts.
Cyan Webb, it is good to see you. Christy C. Sweeper to Montreal. Dude, it's good to see you, dog. Easy has made it. Also, thank you for being a YouTube member. Tyler Stevens, Tim Rohrbach, Toastar. I'm getting pretty bro. I'm operating operationally today on reading. I'm doing all right. The Dan Hammer is indeed in the building. There's a long discussion here. Mom is in the chat. DG, it is good to see you. Notorious Emu, one of our more recent mods here for the stream. Oh, speaking of which, stand by. And then shout out to Mom for becoming a registered adult here in our stream. So she is now a moderator to keep you guys aligned. There's a lot more people in these, so we have to keep track of all this. Garnt, it is good to see you. Oh, Jennifer Lucas. She hit us with a like the stram. Dude, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for monetizing what is in no way, shape, or form going to be a monetizable stream. There's apparently, I've been warned, some spicy meatballs.
Spicy meat.
Very spicy. Like spicy, like Josh is just like, I can't have the not spicy version of this. I'm just going to abstain. Poofy is here.
Smells like cheese.
Colby Jack, what is it? Spicy Monterey, spicy
Spicy
Monterey.
for you.
Yeah. That's the spicy for Josh.
Your kind of spice.
Oh my goodness. Brian P. And there's a lot of weird ones here now. I'm gonna go Merkner.
Yeah.
Merkner. Give me the phonetics for that. That's kind of wild. Merkner. That's wild. That sounds like a Fallout name for a monster.
Damn,
Whoa.
Garnt with the 5
M-Spins.
gifted memberships. Shout out.
Oh, my dog.
I'm sad that Poofy got one.
Okay, never mind.
How do I take that back?
How do I retract that? Lieutenant Jack,
Poofy getting
welcome. Also, Swedish Moose, thank you for gifting some memberships. Christian Halsey. Do what?
Merkner.
Mirknir?
Mirknir? Or is it- let's see.
Merkner or Mirknir?
I think it's Mirknir.
About to make a
Mirknir.
poll.
Is that a Lord of the Rings reference?
Someone take away Poofy's.
Membership.
He's just lurking in the chat, just waiting.
Dr. Punish, which does make my day. Also, I love that he has it like actually made in the correct font. Like there's some graphic designer that's proud of that. Lieutenant Jack, I will bless you being here only until you become problematic and as his administrator. Daniel Kavanaugh, I'm assuming. Poofy.
Kavanaugh.
Sarah is in the building. Ellie's in the building. One of the Dans is in the building. I'm just gonna call you 62 Dan.
62.
And
Oh, we have so many Dans.
anyways, I think I've said hi to everybody. If I missed you, just go ahead and
And
complain.
Brian's. We have
There's a
lot of
few
Dans and
Brian's,
a lot
too.
of Brian's.
We do have a couple Brian's.
So anyways, this is the Bodycam stream for the uninitiated. We've been keeping score, which has made this a little bit more fun for me. So we're going to have Keith. We got deputies who, God bless you, missed this. There was a guy that got in a fake officer involved shooting on Bodycam with the Woods. It was wild.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's
It was wild.
Dude.
He got in a pursuit and an OIS with a wood line, basically. Like it was not good.
The tree made an aggressive move.
Yeah, I was like, it was worse than the Eggcorn video, and that's saying something. Because at least
There's
there
gotta be
was
some kind of tree pun for furtive.
furtive.
He made a furtive movement with like spelled fur, like a tree.
Oh, like a Douglas fir.
Yes, yeah. The furtive movement.
Christmas
Yeah.
tree.
So,
Yeah.
in honor of that, I'm gonna just start deputies off at a -5, just because it was that bad. Municipal's gonna start with a clean slate. Stadies will have a clean slate. I will give EMS their own little category. I will allow fire to be part of that. I'll do dispatchers. What was the other one we were doing recently? Camera guys.
Suspects and camera guys, yeah.
Camera guys. And then suspects, yes.
They always win, right? Camera guys.
Yeah.
Bro, they've been doing pretty decent,
we
to
had
be honest.
positive. It's not a lot of points, but
Yeah. If you guys would like to see more stuff like Officers React, if you came from that, obviously go ahead and subscribe, or you guys can join us here. We go live twice a week on every Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30 Central Standard Time. I literally made it in this house 5 minutes before we went live. But we're making it happen. You can join either way for as little as $1 a month. You can become a member here and get access to our Discord, or if you prefer Patreon, you can go through Patreon again for as little as $1 a month, get direct access to the Discord, where we do a bunch of cool stuff. Or you can buy some cool merch. Producer Juan has put probably too much work into this. You notice we don't have any new designs from last stream. That's why you guys are getting Officers React. You didn't even want to argue with me. You know I'm not wrong.
I think we all want Officers Reacts anyway.
So, anyways, we're going to start off. Go ahead and put...
I'm making furtive movement into a t-shirt just to spite you.
That'd be pretty funny.
No
Let's
new episodes
see.
for a month while I
A
work on
pine
that.
tree holding a gun.
Yeah.
A pine tree holding a gun. This looks
To
like...
steal Stanford's mascot.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
That's,
yeah,
that's,
Have
yeah.
that
ooh,
tree
that's-
with
ooh.
eyes.
I actually have that
Dude.
logo because I did a graphic design thing for
Bill's
it. Going
Bill's
Stanford.
Bill's
Guess
top
who
tiered
watched-
it.
Guess who watched college football?
I was gonna say. Hold on, let's see. CB.
Also, I'm so proud of everyone that's not watching the NFL Thursday night kickoff right now.
Yeah, screw that.
Oh, aren't they playing in like Brazil or something, dumb?
No, that's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Oh.
Anyways.
Tonight's Chiefs Ravens.
Oh, that's actually probably gonna be a pretty decent game too.
Yeah, I'll let you know. It's on right next to me. So.
So, anyways, Salty
You're proud of
CB.
everyone else, but not yourself.
I'm here.
He says been taking Uncle Sam Greenway,
But we're here.
but we're here. Salty CB, thank you for the super chat. This is
Thank you
law.
for your service, Salty
Yeah,
CB.
yeah. This is law enforcement related footage. So viewer discretion be advised. There will be some level of violence in this. We're not trying to exalt or encourage violence. We're just simply trying to evaluate these encounters so we can make it safer for everyone involved and hopefully everyone learns something. I'm gonna listen to this kid's voice for a second.
Yeah, police were dispatched to a home in Georgia after the victim, Darius McLean, made this 911 call.
I'm trying to leave, but I'm being held here against my will.
Who's the person keeping you from leaving?
Give me 1 second.
Don't be in my house, locking doors, and talking about me in a negative way and lying on us. Stop it.
Upon arrival at the scene, the officers first encountered Darius and initiated a conversation with him to understand what had occurred.
We're gonna agree this is police, Keith.
Go with police in this
We're
one.
gonna go
yes,
with wait. It's because you know. Hold on. I'm
No?
gonna say it's police.
She asked me to go get her a bottle of wine. I said, sure. So I did. Had her a bottle of wine, got myself a record light or something.
Okay.
Then I was playing music.
Okay.
She didn't like the music I was playing. So she asked me to turn it off.
Is that what got it all started? Was
Yeah.
was the music?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she asked me to turn it off. I turned it off. Then she just.
I want to +5 the suspect for the red, white, and blue shorts here. This is the most.
He's
paid...
not the suspect. He's our victim.
Oh, sorry. Victim here. Hey, you don't know that. You
Well,
don't know that.
listen, Josh saw the color of his skin and just immediately.
No, I can't. No. You weren't here for the last stream where Juan has no
that's in the
stone
past,
to throw.
Josh. That's in the
I'm gonna
past,
change his
Josh.
Correct.
nickname.
I wasn't
Throwing
here.
Rocks.
I wasn't
Yeah.
here, so
Bill
I
threw
can't
the
judge
rocks.
Juan for that.
Yeah,
Bill
that's
out
true.
here throwing
That's
rocks.
true.
I'm
I'll
not
take.
throwing any rocks.
I'll take the
I'm
L.
throwing boulders.
I'm on the.
I'm enjoying the rocks being thrown.
I'm on the right. I'm on the right part of the shade chart. to get
I'm
away
watching
with
those
this.
rocks hit you, and I'm
It's
cheering.
fine. It's fine. I'm okay.
Just because
with
you
it.
have a tan doesn't mean you're on the right side
That's
of
right.
that
You can't
shade
get out
chart.
of these.
So
Not from Hawaii.
I gotta make a victims tab now.
You and Barack.
all I wanted to do, I even told her.
It's my second language. I don't know what I'm
I
doing.
want to stay here.
Exactly.
I want to go home. I'll grab my dog.
At least you know.
I'll grab my stuff and I will go home.
Of course, there's a Nissan Sentra right there.
Zog, this is apartment complexes though. Nissan Sentra and like a C-class
Yeah.
Mercedes, like right next to
Yep.
each other.
Yep.
He goes, "No, you ain't going nowhere. If you're gonna leave, I'm gonna have you leave in the morning." And I was like, "But I want to leave now."
Did she say why?
So I want to see what he says.
No, she didn't say.
Is this girlfriend?
This is his mom.
She's my
Oh.
mom. I
Mom.
fell back.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, fine. I don't want any type of confrontation.
So
So this is a domestic.
it's 100% a domestic, but I will say this: he did admit to consuming alcohol. He said
Yeah.
one beer, which you can imagine, depending on how much time has passed. I don't think it's
You're
gonna.
gonna get him for PI? Wow.
No. Hear me out. She's saying she doesn't want him driving. That's different than saying like, "Hey, I don't want you to leave." That's more of like her trying to take welfare and like protect him kind
Right.
of from himself. But like, if there's no signs of impairment, this is unlawful restraint all the way. Like all the way. He's if he's of age to be an adult and she's not letting him leave, like yeah. But that makes it a very different interaction if there is this idea that she's trying to do something custodial and trying to protect him.
But the longer I stayed there, the worse it got.
Okay.
She done. I'm trying to grasp up off the floor. She over kicking me, knocking me down and shit like that. And I'm like, but what are you doing? Like,
Did that cause pain? Should be the first question out of this cop's mouth, or he's losing points.
What was going on right before you walked out into the hallway? Bitch. Which way to go in your park?
We're at -5.
Which way to follow the numbers, and I heard thumping and bumping and some loud talking.
that was her.
What was the thumping?
Her pushing me around. And the only thing I was trying to do
Did it cause
was
pain?
just get my stuff.
Did it offend you?
Okay.
So now that
That's what I'm saying, dog. Anything.
never held him here.
This is an adult
This is an adult, I
This-
believe.
I tried to do
This-
this 2 hours ago.
person in front of us.
2 hours ago.
Yes.
So, and like also on
This
the
young
phone, I was
gentleman.
Like, she was talking a whole different game.
Well, he's short. I don't know how young he is.
I told you guys. She was like, "No, you ain't going nowhere. No, damn that, you ain't going nowhere. If you're gonna go home, it's gonna be in the morning." And I was like, "But I don't want to go home in the morning. I want to go home now."
This is your mother?
Yeah, this is my mom.
You got your ID with you?
No ask about the pain.
This is my wallet.
I know you had a handful of stuff.
They don't want to work a domestic. They just want him to leave.
My boy is just trying to not work this domestic.
They're gonna be like,
Hey,
"You
I'm
want us
not-
to give you a ride to a hotel?"
I was gonna say, but if he's got no apparent injury, and this is a small town, maybe I understand it a bit more. But Bill and I are probably getting a talking to if we're not asking those questions.
Lost my ID, but I do have a picture of it.
Perfect.
Yeah. I do have a picture
Lost
of
his
it.
ID.
Hurt man, you need an ambulance or anything?
No,
He doesn't know how to get another one.
Mom took ID, I bet.
Me and her.
Well, at least he has his phone, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true. He said vertically challenged. Hey,
Alright,
Frag's
Mr.
got it.
McLean,
Did
what's
you
your phone
fear
number?
for your physical safety? It's a good question. Great
This guy
question.
just asked him if he needed medical attention. Did he need EMS or anything?
Actually, I'm gonna go with.
Is this your car?
Yeah, it's my car right here. I'm gonna open the trunk. Feel like a shirt or something out
I wonder why he's just not
Is this your
gone.
mom in the apartment?
Yeah.
So why?
Yeah, how did he get out into the parking lot?
That's kind of weird that they're just interacting with him now, unless it was like a
Yeah.
disturbance, and I don't know. That's
Why
weird.
were you over here?
I came over here. I need a new pair of glasses. I can't drive at nighttime because I can't see.
Why would you say that? Like,
Because the cops are there. He's got to tell them everything.
it's just kind of like again, let's say he can't or he shouldn't be driving at night. Like, this kind of makes I don't want to root for mom here on this side of the case. He is now admitted to drinking and admitted that he should not be. I bet you his driver's license probably had something on there too that was like, have to drive with glasses or.
You mean his ID?
Or his ID, sorry, yeah. Oh, he. Bro, these guys.
Because he didn't say he lost his driver's license. He said he lost his ID.
Oh, that's true.
I work from home.
Now
Bill
who's
gets
stereotyping?
I just came over here to work up till I got my glasses. So now that I have my glasses, I was basically staying over here. It's so I could be nice, you know.
Oh my goodness.
This is my mom. We barely see each other like that. So, you know, I'm over here. I'll leave on the weekend. But did she ask me to get her bottle?
He came over to go swimming.
Probably.
It's called hell from
Maybe they have a cool pool there, you know?
She said that I was disrespectful.
Yeah, a bunch of
or
kids
because the
peeing
music
in
I
it,
was
for
playing.
sure.
And I was like, you asked me to turn it off.
Stop self-snitching.
So,
Exactly.
Can't.
What's the issue? Like, asked me to turn it off, and I did. I don't know how it got to this level. I really genuinely feel it was
So I do appreciate that these officers are letting him talk and get out whatever it is that he needs to get off his chest to go cleanse himself of sins or whatever. But we had a big, and this is probably a cultural thing, but we had a big thing about time on call where we came from. We worked in a relatively big city. We could easily, as a police department, work almost 3,000 calls in a day.
Oh, yeah.
And so, like,
Cowboys game, you're
dude,
probably
it was
touching 4.
awful. It was awful. But anyways, my point being is I haven't heard, outside of establishing the relationship as far as mom to son, right? Any questions pertaining to an offense, right?
Yeah, they don't want to ask those questions.
And I get, I can understand the sentiment. Let's say I ask the questions and the answers are not going to lead me to believe that crime is afoot. Then I'm deucing. We'll get in your car and go, dog. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
To spend an hour here.
Just hanging out. And so that's my only real critique. There's nothing wrong safety wise. They have 2 officers there for a domestic. This guy seems very chill, so there's no reason to be trying to shake this guy down or anything like that. So I so far they're doing all right. It's taken way too long to get to a determination that there's an offense occurring or not. But part of this is also letting this guy vent so that he's not as stressed out.
the only way I can handle that is for me to leave.
Then go.
She didn't want me to leave. So.
But now you're out here by your car.
Yeah.
So.
With the
are we doing?
keys. You know?
Go to the bathroom and call the cops. And we on the phone, heard her at the door, banging the door, let me in, let me in.
Because, like, if the cops showed up and he was still inside and they had to either, like, make her let him out or, force entry, then this is open shut. But
yeah, this would be easy.
we're
Him being out here is
we're
weird.
we're just talking at this point.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to plus. We're at -8 so far for municipal so far on this call.
Locking no doors in my house.
Just please take it to damn long.
He heard all of this commotion going on, and
the apartment number.
They haven't even approached the offense location. Oh my god.
Nope.
I did see this. This puckers me a lot, actually. Come on, give him a police.
One.
Oh, police.
That should be a shirt.
That should.
Yeah. That was I had that idea for a short today. Make this skit.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Like laying on a therapy couch.
Yeah. Or just like they open the door and start crying.
Shit!
Oh damn.
This is legitimately. So I got to skim this earlier today, and this is in the beginning. That's why I kind of skipped it because they kind of buried the lead in this video.
Whoa.
I get that he's surprised it probably happened, so he probably like the OODA loop's taking a second to figure out like, oh, that's a gun. Oh, I'm in danger. The only leeway I will give this officer is one, she is in her own house, right?
Yeah.
And she's allowed to have a gun, right? And she technically never pointed it at the officer. And currently now...
she is doing a good job not pointing it, but...
She also does not have her finger on the trigger. However...
Also, probably should move off of this paused screen before YouTube nukes us.
But I will say this. I would have liked to see him back up maybe a little bit. Yeah. I would have rather heard. You used to hear this all the time on our body cams, the re-clicking of our guns going back in the holster. Because if my body cam doesn't see the gun, I don't have to do the use of force report. If nobody saw me like prep my draw. But
so my worry here is that she might be walking off to grab a pot of boiling water.
What? You need to chill.
No, this apartment's too nice.
Yeah, it's too nice for that. I will say this:
they have a kettle.
They did just prosecute
a really nice apartment.
Or choose to indict the officer that ended up shooting the Navy, the guy from the Navy, in a very similar set of circumstances.
The other guy.
No, not the other guy.
I don't know about that one.
So basically, deputy approaches the door. We saw this on stream here.
Oh, no, I know. I'm just saying I don't know if I agree with an indictment on that one. I thought you were talking about the boiling water guy.
Oh, he better be in prison already. Like that's a whole different story. But on that one, all I'm getting at is there is some case law, or not case law yet, because they haven't adjudicated it yet. But like, there are pending charges due to the way that thing went down. Because there is, you guys need to chill. Like, rebuke him.
Okay, well, I'm the police.
But I will say this:
I'm entitled to have my gun.
Okay.
she does a great job of putting the gun down and walking away from it. I will say this: she kind of crushes us.
The shirt.
He also does a good job of like, okay, that's gonna stay behind me.
I'm here to ask what's going on.
Did he say police when he knocked?
Mm-hmm.
Very
he
softly,
did? Okay.
very softly, but he did say police.
I don't know if you understand. This is an older senior citizen place.
Okay.
This is embarrassing. I did not call you, so you cannot ask me what's going on.
I can't ask you what's going on.
Well, I don't know. I'm not telling you I don't know.
Okay, so you don't want to talk to me?
No, what I'm saying is I don't know. I did not call you. If I called you, I would have something to say.
Was there an altercation with your son?
No.
Was there a verbal altercation?
No.
That's a lie.
What did he say? Sir, I don't know. What did he say? You asking me something that maybe he called you about? I don't know.
I'm just asking you what happened.
That would have been the side eye Bill would have given me the second she said no. Like, for real? Like, bro, the lecture I just got downstairs is a very different story.
I'd be like, I've been here for 45 minutes talking to your child who needs to be in therapy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need more than a no out of your mouth.
Yeah. Clearly, you can afford to get him therapy.
Yeah. I will say this, though. The only thing that bugs me about this is that they're currently separated. I get that they're technically in a domestic, you will separate, but you're not going to separate from parking lot to apartment. You'll do it from like living room to bedroom. But like this is technically, if this went really sideways, he's by himself. That's the only thing. But again, smaller city, less manpower. I kind of get it.
I don't know.
So you don't know what happened between you and your son?
No. My son is 31 years old. I've been raising him. I know he got a new girlfriend, and he probably want to go home to her. So I don't know. You have to ask him. You asking me
a lot of details
that
from
I
him,
don't have an answer to.
I'm asking about your side of the story. He's giving us a side of the story. I'm asking about your side of the story.
I don't know what the story is. You're asking me. I don't know about a story. This is the thing. I don't know.
So your
to
son
be fair, I
wasn't
do
in here
like her suspecting here.
He was here, and
She's doing pretty
She's
good.
not saying shit.
She's doing a very good job of suspecting. I will say, too, from an interviewing standpoint, he's also not divulging what he does know. or at least what he's been told, what's been alleged, because he's going to give her an opportunity to give a unaffected statement, right? And I think that's very, very important when you're interviewing somebody. Let them build a story and then contradict that story with the one that you've been given. The truth will be somewhere there in the middle. I'm sure that guy is all in his feelings. The son is all in his feelings about how this whole thing went down. And obviously she is. But get both if you can. If she's not going to provide anything, he needs to start challenging that, oh, I don't know what happened, with what's being alleged. And then you can at least get something as far as a statement is concerned.
I think he wanted to go with his girlfriend.
Okay.
And that's all I know.
Was there a physical altercation between
No, my
you
son
two?
and I don't have physical altercations.
Were y'all arguing? Or I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
He was in the bath. He went to the bathroom. And then I could have found out he was on the phone with somebody for 911. That's all I know.
Gotcha.
He was supposed to leave in the morning with the dog. He said he would leave in the morning. And then all of a sudden, he said, I thought he was going to the bathroom.
This is kind of a nice apartment. The more I'm looking at it.
It's a very nice apartment. I got the slidey barn door thing.
Oh, that's nice.
My son has a problem with communication.
Nice big kitchen.
Yeah, dude.
He should have said he wanted to leave.
Gotcha.
I found out on the phone.
This is so weird. Like, if her story's true,
and his is like total bullshit, you know?
Yeah.
I'd want to see BI, especially since they're already separating. If I didn't have BI and he's going to say, like, maybe it's offensive, provocative, I'd have to call and be like, yo, Big Sarge, like, this guy might have like and one of the questions you need to be asking is, does he have a history of mental health issues? Is there any documentation on that? Is there any?
And also,
like,
he said what? That she pushed him?
Yeah.
Kicked him also.
So there's a push and a kick alleged, right?
Yes. He was picking stuff off the floor and she kicked him, is what he said.
Really easy tip for rookies here is, and sometimes it's rare that you get bailed out this way, but let's say you have this big of a discrepancy, right? No BI, this big of a discrepancy, and I'm trying to figure out where the truth is. Ask the neighbors.
Yeah.
They will talk to you, because at least they'll say, well, I heard stop kicking me, or I heard stop punching me, or I heard that hurt. So even if neither party is going to tell you the truth, you have a relatively impartial third party that's going to say, well, this is at least what I heard, and you can corroborate aspects of one of the two sides of the fence. I doubt that happens here, but
if you're in an apartment, they can for sure hear you.
They heard, yeah.
Neighbors hear everything.
Upstairs, downstairs, left and right, dude. Like, take your pick. The one of them
also,
heard
this
something.
is like she said, like a senior place.
Yeah, she did say that.
What's better to do than be nosy as hell. They're gonna tell you everything. They're gonna tell you that the entire history of that apartment and every fight they've been in.
Probably.
And I say, you know what?
Probably have recordings now with old folks and phones.
Dude, back when I was in corporate, I was just like, part of my job was answering the phone calls for questions.
Yeah.
Old people would just call. They'd ask like a quick question about a thing, and then they would just talk for an hour about everything going on in their neighborhood.
Yeah.
Or like, you're gonna get good information out of that.
Oh yeah.
You just ask them.
With a different police officer, I don't know if it's you. And then that's it. Like, I don't know. He has a problem communicating.
Gotcha.
He thinks he's hurting his
I just want to make
She doesn't look like she should be living in a senior living.
She's pretty young. If she's plus 65, bro, you're crushing it genetically, girlfriend. Like, that's pretty good. You're doing pretty good for yourself if you're like, because isn't senior living 55 plus?
Usually, yeah.
Started 55.
Yeah, it's like 55 plus.
I can see 55.
I got something to look forward to this year.
Is it really? Golly. Hey, man, we're just grateful Keith's making it that far, dog.
I'm right behind him. So.
Yeah. I turn 34 this month.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm getting up there. I'm officially mid-30s.
Look out.
Let's not let her walk towards the gun.
I'm gonna put this away. I don't like you walking around close to this gun with me. And the reason
top tier suspecting.
Go back a little bit.
What?
Just a teeny tiny bit. Do you see the stove?
Gotcha.
Okay, bro.
I'm gonna.
She's heating something on the stove.
Juan, you're the worst.
Told you she had a kettle.
She did. That's nice. I can't stand you.
I was a little frustrated because you were hiding behind the door. Okay, I got you. Okay.
This is my home.
Just saying.
I protect my home.
Angela,
Be aware of your surroundings.
Yes, I do. Okay, so
They ain't trying to do nothing in this call. I'll tell you what. Shout out to these guys.
I'm here to answer the question, but there's nothing else. My son.
so why would he be so upset to call the police? That's what I want to know.
Listen, let me tell you.
He's doing a great job interviewing, to be honest.
I don't want to say this about my child, but
No leading questions.
I don't want to say he had ADD. I don't want to say all that stuff.
Right.
It's hard for my son to communicate. He has a new girlfriend in his life.
It wasn't hard for him to communicate to the cops.
My son didn't have glasses, so he had to stay here. So he would use my internet to work for my. He just got his glasses that I got for him. Once he got his glasses, he wanted to. Well, actually, I can ask him. I don't think it's cold stuff, but once he got his glasses, he wanted to leave now and go back to his girlfriend.
Gotcha.
And he didn't know how to communicate that.
Okay.
He didn't know how to communicate that. So he's thinking I'm going to get upset. Listen, you're a grown man.
Right.
So he figured I said to him, don't leave for that. When he went, I said, don't, because the dog was sleeping. I said, at least wait in the morning, because he don't have to go to work at 3 p.m.
Gotcha.
I said, don't take Vita this late at night.
Right.
Wait till the morning and leave. It's 4 something in the morning. And that's it. He doesn't know how to communicate.
Gotcha.
And then once, I thought he was talking to his girlfriend on the phone. And then I muted the television, and once I heard the conversation, I thought he was in there talking to his girlfriend.
I'm going to fast forward a bit. It's going to happen for a while.
I'm not fibbing to you at all. I didn't see a dog out there. That doesn't mean he has a dog or not.
Feel free to take the medication.
You're the one that's fibbing to me. I'm asking you if anything happened. You're giving me the runaround. You're telling me you don't know anything about it.
Really good investigative techniques. You notice he started off this interview very demure, right? Like he wasn't trying to be confrontational.
Okay. We're doing that
now he's getting cutesy.
No, so he's
stay demure, bro.
Yeah. Exactly. But he is not being confrontational. He's letting her talk. He's stop. I started it. I can't do that. I started it, so I have no one to complain to. But now he's confronting her with the alleged account of what happened, and under that pressure, I'd be curious to see if her story changes. It probably will. Is my guess.
Story. So answer me this straight. Did a physical altercation happen, or did a verbal altercation happen?
Let's have a discussion, but please lower your voice in my house.
Okay, well, you're not going to come in here and tell me I'm a liar, okay? You're not going to tell me I'm a liar. You said I was fibbing.
Okay. I didn't say a lie. A lie and fibbing are 2 different things. Just like a fallacy. They're all 2 different things, but they mean the same thing. So I'm giving you respect.
Okay.
So if they mean the same thing, you called them a liar?
Physical altercation occurring.
You asked me that already. What did I say? Do I look like I've been fighting my son? Look at me.
I'm just asking a question.
If that's him, let's bring him in.
It's a yes or no question.
I said that to you already.
That's hopefully another officer.
That's my hope.
This is so embarrassing. Let me put a mask on. This is.
Hey, Big Sarge is already here.
Hi, sir. Did you close it all the way?
That's a big man.
I have neighbors.
Sarge is. That's a whole human being right there. Look at him compared to that refrigerator. Bro, look at this man. That's a big dude. Also, I respect the 3 backup magazines.
Yeah, same.
I respect that.
Pretty easy to pick out which apartments. I heard yelling and thumping and
Yeah,
bumping.
because by then I realized.
So did someone else call? Did a neighbor call?
The son called, is my understanding. But
he just said.
I'm assuming
he just said something about another apartment. Said they heard yelling and bumping and thumping.
I'm assuming there was likely a third-party call as well. And if not, if Big Sarge is out here killing it, he might have interviewed other people.
That was going to be my question.
Okay.
Top-notch investigating.
I thought they said something about that in the parking lot.
Yeah, I believe that.
Free range Sarge.
It's a grass-fed, organic.
No for him.
Yeah, free range Sarge.
On his phone. Guess what? You can get your stuff and you can go. So that's probably what you heard. Because are you telling these people? I'm trying to keep you here.
Why is there a stool in the hallway?
I don't know. I don't get it. It's kind of weird. It's like a printer in the middle of the kitchen.
It could be a work thing.
Probably.
I've had to do similar things when I need to get my laptop next to it, and it's apartment, so I don't actually have the printer out.
I was gonna say, I get the printer on the counter thing.
Yeah.
Like if you're just using it once.
Cable and the laptop, because the cable's not big enough, you set the
Okay.
Yes. Okay, I got it. Eardrops.
As we call them, mexicanadas. Just you figure it out.
Why would he
stay? Just stay for the night. Leave in the there was no dog. Yeah, it says he just morning.
There's a dog in here?
But they baptized.
We're talking about baptisms now.
Oh God.
Bro, I told you to watch that water.
He left without the medication. I just wanted the dog to stay for
Oh, what kind of medication?
Said ear medication or something like that. It's like prescription medication.
For the dog or for him?
For the dog.
the past week and a half. Just stay there.
Sorry.
I'm fast forwarding to figure out what's going on
My
here.
son. I want you to know this. When I moved here, I saw that Lee Armadale, and then I was state trooper. Okay, I'm post certified,
Okay.
so I'm okay.
Okay. No, you're DL if you have that
Okay,
driver's
absolutely.
license. I think I'll trade you. Thank you.
Well, now she's pulling the cop card.
She definitely beat her kid if she's a
This is
cop.
not. I'm from New York City. We don't do this. If you fell in love, you could leave if you just would have been transparent and honest.
Right.
This what you do to your mama? I'm done.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
It is what
here
it
we
is.
go. She's breaking down.
Yeah.
He
Here it is.
Diagnosed with anything? That's a good question.
What? Why are they blanking this
It's
out?
that's
Medical
HIPAA.
information?
Yeah, that's if it's like true.
I just got him a job. I helped him find a
I
job.
thought that only applied to
IRS.
doctors, though.
And this was one.
I think they're probably just trying to save their ass
Probably. They don't
by
want a
not
civil
putting
suit.
his stuff on blast.
Yeah, that makes sense.
At HIPAA does, I think, only apply to like medical professionals, but
I hit you.
I think they're just
I'll tell you what.
CYA.
Top tier. I got to give it to the camera person. I'm going to give them a +5 because this moving blur out box is way better than what we were getting before. What was Squirtle? Who was it that did that last time?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I edit this stuff. And they're like, oh, this is it was like these enormous halves of the screen that were just gone.
Yeah.
They're like, you know what? I can fix this.
I think both of these two need to go to therapy.
And as you know,
They need some
being
people to talk
post-certified,
to.
That's why we have to
Family therapy, that's what they need.
So tell you, I gonna help him out.
They're just taking all this stuff.
No, I'm really.
You're being
Oh my
very erratic right
Yeah,
now.
because
Okay,
I
you
have
gotta
the right to
relax.
do.
You
Because
gotta
when you
relax.
have
Two
a
more
child
cups.
I
and
understand
your
that.
child turn their back on you and call the authorities, you will not know what I'm going through
That's
now.
lingo.
Not here, be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem.
Oh, I wonder if county also came to do like a civil standby to let them
Oh,
get their
maybe.
stuff or whatever. Because that would happen
Yeah,
where we
maybe.
were from. Like municipal might be working the call, but if I needed a civil standby, now they never came out for that because they were like,
No,
y'all are
they're
there."
not. Yeah. Also, you're not packing up your whole room and
No.
everything you own.
No.
You're taking what you need for the night, and you're bouncing.
Yeah. So just speaking of Obama, I just saw these
I was
stickers
gonna-
on
I was
the
gonna-
refrigerator.
Just got the entire Obama.
That's your uncle, buddy. You and
Yeah,
Ryan
that's Uncle
Obama.
Uncle Obama, dog.
Help him out. I'm like, help him out. Set things off.
Also,
No. Where is my gun and my magazine?
I'm not giving you that anytime
What am I
soon.
doing with it? Okay, can you show it to me for the
why are you trying to get to it so bad if you're not
No,
if
no,
you're saying you're not
that's
going to do
why.
anything? That's what's making us nervous,
No, it's
okay?
not.
Because you're
Why
trying to
do you
get to
want-
your gun so
Let me tell
freaking
you
bad
something.
right
It's
now.
3 men.
Josh would have taken that thing down to nothing.
Yeah. Like, you want to part your gun? Here's your slide. There you go. That's a compromise.
Emotional support slide.
Yeah, literally. No barrel, no recoil
no
assembly,
barrel.
no none of that. It's just a slide. Here,
Just the slide.
don't make you feel any better. I will say this though. Let's say this escalated, right? If currently we don't really have, or they're at least not treating this like they have an offense, but they're just acting as a civil standby so he can get his stuff and leave. And maybe that's what this kid wanted, was a civil standby so that this wouldn't escalate.
Probably.
There is something to be said about obviously constitutionally protected rights. However, I will say if they were investigating a domestic, and even if the PC, right, for that domestic is elevated, I think you 100% still have the scene security argument of saying, like, hey, I'm going to give this happens on traffic stops all the time, where we had to do a PC search of a car because it smelled like weed, and we didn't find anything because they already smoked it. You could kind of smell that, like, this is probably already smoked, but for all I know, he's got, like, you know, an insane amount of weed in this car. And I've taken somebody's gun down and just put it in their trunk and been like, all right, when I leave, you can go back and get it, but I can't dispossess you of it. But while I'm here, I do have the right for scene security, so they can do that. If push comes to shove and she decides to make something of it.
Or we can just point guns at each other until we leave.
You can do that too. Yeah, I know.
Stand off the whole way out.
Stupid.
Is that all your stuff?
If you want it so bad.
If you took my gun apart, I would just have to buy a new gun because I wouldn't know what to do with it.
It's a 1911 too. It's not exactly like super straightforward.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the revolver.
Oh, even that would even be worse. Honestly, there's
so much
less YouTube videos on that for sure. To be fair, you could just come to my house and take my computer apart, and I'd be like, "Fuck!" Like I wouldn't know what to do. We'd be in a different kind of Mexican standoff. You'd be like, "You put my gun together, or you won't be able to pay your bills." Like, okay.
No, you trying to let him control my house.
No, can you actually please go read a book or do something?
No. This is my house, sir.
Is she trying to make?
Go read a book?
Maybe he did. That would have cracked me up.
He did.
Report.
To get her to go to another room.
I mean, it's fair for her to want to watch what he's taking.
Sure, I think that's reasonable.
No.
Oh, they do have a dog. Is it like a dog cage? Is the dog in the cage? There's no way.
Yeah, is that how he's taking his dog?
Due
Okay,
to
that's just a
conflicting
cage.
statements and the absence of independent witnesses, the officers did not find probable cause to charge
go.
either party with the crime.
Kept it de-escalated. That's pretty good. I'm actually not mad about that. I'm gonna take back 5 of the points because they did come to a good determination. But we're still
that would have been
losing
a pretty
3.
petty arrest.
Yeah.
On either end.
So we're still losing 3. So we're gonna be at -3. And I get they dug a bunch because they were probably looking for said offense. They just could have asked the questions a little bit faster. Like it's a domestic. This is a very, very common 911 call. Here. Good video. Thanks. Done. Okay. Oh, it's troopers. Let's go. Oh, man. Troopers are about to win a bunch.
Hit it, Keith.
Oh, no. Don't you dare.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Don't you dare.
Hit it, Keith.
Here we go.
Oh, my goodness. Looks like kind of a nice little animation here. So, Ohio State Highway Patrol's about to, like...
Hold on. Don't hit the dog. Watch out for 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 the dog. There's a dog in the roadway and you're not even trying
Hit him.
to move.
Turn your lights on, lady.
Yeah, I'd have cut him off.
I got him. 983 Mansfield. I'll be out at 250 at the 18. There's 2 puppies in the roadway.
Ooh, look at these little stinkers.
3 puppies.
Dispatch wants pictures.
Dispatch 100% wants pictures.
Here,
I want pictures.
Come on, we gotta go up to the doors.
Oh, look at these stinkers.
We gotta go. Go on, go. We gotta go up here. Yes, we gotta go up here. I know, we gotta go.
They found a hole in a
We
fence.
gotta go home.
We're still keeping score, right?
Yeah.
Go up here.
Plus 1,000 for each dog.
No, it's a lot. Is that 3 dogs?
Yep.
Oh, I see a 4th down there.
Oh, this goes to state.
No, just these 3 by the road.
Okay.
Hi.
We're at plus 3,000 for state.
They're gonna have to do some heinous shit.
Come here. Oh my goodness.
Tell me that's not worth plus 1,000.
That stinker.
I know, I see you guys.
Oh, look at all the dogs.
I see all of you. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Holy
These are
cow.
puppies too.
You guys are so
Yeah.
cute. I know.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I'm here for it.
Okay, you guys gotta go back in your kennel, Ote.
Bro.
You first. I know you're
This
so
is top
cute.
notch.
Hi. Okay, you're gonna go in here first. Ote. Come here, I need a second one. No. Stay. Okay, yeah, you're gonna go in here with your sibling.
I'll see that one you.
Oh.
Okay, that one jumped out so.
Okay, now you come here. Oh, I got you. Okay, you go in here now too. Yay. Okay, now I need to get the last one. How are you? I see you.
That's a smart dog. That's the grown ass.
That's probably Mama.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, she's got a little messed up leg.
If that's Mama, Mama's been getting around because none of those.
Yeah. Mama has been getting
Mama,
around.
you want to go in the garage with your baby? I'm gonna try this, okay?
Maybe not Mama for the labs.
Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, friends.
Dang.
Aww.
I was
Yep.
okay. So they're currently
Troopers win tonight.
Currently plus 3,000.
Wow. Hey, and it was a female cop, so they
Shout
can
out
do
to
no
them
wrong tonight.
Shout out to them. They're crushing right now. We could have like some of those heinous previous streams where they were doing real bad, but that's a good feel good. I should have saved that one for the end.
State girls
No, 'cause
on
then
the
I wouldn't have seen
highway.
State
Picking up
girls.
some dogs and taking them back home.
Gonna get a copyright strike now. Thanks, Juan.
I know.
Thank you to everyone who
Find
monetized the
that
stream.
car. She's gonna go find that car and write him a ticket.
Oh,
Dude.
She remembered the license plate.
Yeah, she memorized that plate. Gonna go follow
100%.
him until he does anything.
I'd give another plus 1,000 for that.
Yeah, I would too, honestly.
How to get it? God, that's a big bond. That is wow. That is. You gotta earn that.
Well, you're not in California, that's for sure.
Or Wisconsin.
Don't stop running.
Or Wisconsin.
Get on right now. Get on the ground. You're gonna get tased. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Can't tase this guy. I'll tell you what, he's got moves though. He's got pretty good running technique
Hey, if you
here.
can't tase him, hit him with the car.
Yeah, exactly.
See, who needs to watch the NFL? We got this.
That's a good tase. Good tase. Good tase. Good tase. Perfect distance.
Hit him, dude. Oh.
Hit him with threat.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah.
On the ground.
I was waiting for big old boy over here.
Okay. Ooh, and hands on. Okay.
Kind
Oh,
of.
that bush. Ooh, that bush is a. I wouldn't have done
that
it on the
other-
bush.
That cop went face to bush.
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
Yeah. Not in the fun way. What are you doing? Okay,
Did
hold
he
on.
break his taser?
Hold on. Who is?
Probably.
Is it
who
safety
is-
on?
Is this? Is this
Looks like
Deputas?
2 agencies.
I hope this is Deputas.
You're gonna get. You're gonna pay.
That says
police.
police. Gosh dang it. This is 3-on-1.
You're gonna get bit. You're gonna get bit.
Look out.
Called it.
Damn.
Taser. He's still biting.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
The second you bite an officer, like
Also, the taser's just gonna make the biting worse.
Yeah,
I was
gonna
about
say,
to
it's
He's
say
just
that.
gonna clench his teeth.
yeah.
Yep. Yikes.
Yeah, dog. You're about to get some
That's-
ignorant policing.
That's why you don't try to handcuff people in a non-handcuffing position.
That's assaultive. That's assaultive now, yeah.
But these guys are like just opening themselves up to it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna put him in cuffs while he's? Thank you.
They're all
Let
shocked.
him get electrocuted for no reason.
One guy's like, I got bit and I got just bitch slapped.
Oh, fighting people, dude.
He bit and punched somebody.
Yeah.
You have to physically put people into a handcuffing position to get them in cuffs. You realize they won't just like do it, especially if they're already biting you and punching you. Like, what are we doing here, dog?
Also, they're yelling at each other, which, yeah, just
Not a good look.
not going great.
Oh, big fella here got tagged. That bite is not. Oh,
Yeah.
Gonna have to get a whole,
The battery of syringes.
bro.
there you go.
How
Battery.
many?
That's a good word for it.
Pull your hand behind your back.
Too many.
Bro,
Pull your left hand
He's
behind
still
your
not
back.
handcuffed.
what are we doing?
Someone start working on this side.
What are we
Get his
doing?
left hand.
What are we doing?
You stand
What are we
taser, someone
doing?
else do it.
It's disconnected anyway. I need more.
That's fine.
What do you?
You need to use your hands. Oh my God, sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna play it. What are we at? I'll do negative 15. I feel fair.
No.
No, higher.
Gotta be way more. This is so bad.
Did you see him trying to use his flashlight as a like a leverage based something?
Yeah.
This is stressing me out.
Negative. Suspect is not secured yet.
He's still not in cuffs.
That is real. That is real. Hey, boy,
he's on your side today, apparently.
What are we doing, dog? What are we doing?
Check in your pockets. You're fine.
Sure.
Are we still not in
He's
cuffs?
still not in cuffs?
Checking his prison pocket.
How are you still trying to go, bro? So I don't want to get him up. Okay,
you'll get it.
How many pairs? How many? There's 3 pairs of handcuffs.
That looks like one of those little puzzles, the little metal puzzle things where it's like you have to disconnect the two.
Let's do gloves. Thank you, Swedish Moose. At least someone said it.
You're fine. You're talking.
So to be fair with the little pants pulling down thing, how many times have we seen a gun?
That's not okay. You know what? I'll take that back. You're right. That's typically, especially without a holster, that's where they fall.
He didn't pull his underwear down. He just pulled his sweatpants down.
25? Negative 25?
I was thinking negative 50 because that was embarrassing.
Man. Okay.
I like Cody B's minus 10 every time he activated the taser.
So I think 50.
Okay, we're gonna stick with 50 for now. Yeah, we'll do 55 for no gloves.
He shot me.
They shot me.
You're under.
All right, so you're gonna need to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to Fire.
He's still resisting.
He's been latched on. So he's gonna.
Good luck with all those shots you're about to get, my guy.
Dude, what a bad day.
At least he's shaped like a pincushion, so.
Dude, so Rico comes from JR, so
that's plus 5 for one.
I'll put that under camera, guys. That's what we'll do.
Yes.
We'll go. We are now at 0 because Juan has absolved the camera guys for their earlier sin.
all right. Are you guys good here?
That was pretty.
Let me brief them real quick.
I mean, you could have roasted a chicken with that, dog. Like that was pretty. That was a pretty hard burn.
Me and Juan start coming this way.
That's a 3rd degree.
Hey,
me and Juan.
He's got me down. Am I one of the people that screwed this up?
Turn on him.
Yes.
Get out. He starts running from Juan. We run this way across the street. He's like, I'm God. He's like, give me your gun. Starts looking at me. We kind of corner him, circle him. He starts like pulling away, resisting. He bites Juan, like latches onto his forearm.
Oh no, Juan got bit.
No. Juan self-roasted. Self-roasted.
Tase him again a second time. He
hopped in that oven.
Trying to get him under control.
I cooked myself.
Bro, cooked.
Hey, Josh.
Why is he still hanging out?
Yep.
Just chase this guy. I'm
Okay.
still. It was.
Hey, look, stretcher. Let's go.
Yeah, pick you up.
You like this? Top tier. Top
Oh,
tier.
this is in Illinois.
Naperville.
Oh no. Oh no. He needs to be secured.
Yeah, what are you doing?
He's grabbing at things. He's getting revenge for the pants pulling down.
So one person has gloves. I think it's probably the FD too.
Yeah, for sure.
How did you not have those up before? Boys and girls, let's act like we've done this before. Like you remember? That's gonna be a good story time. But
yeah, how does he know Sarah?
Our
She's got some explaining to do.
The Sheridan at the Sheridan we had the rookie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, this reminds me of that so much.
I'm helping you. I'm getting you out of here to go see doctor. Okay?
She's doing great. She about to get donkey kicked though. She needs to be careful.
Josh, focus.
Oh, they tied his legs down. Oh, look at this.
So
they're crushing.
Oh, wait a minute. The suspect's name is Josh.
Is it really?
Josh bit Juan.
Let's go!
You bit me.
Suck it, nerds. It took 5 of y'all.
Bro, if they say Bill was the one that pulled the
Free,
pants down,
free my boy. Also accurate.
Bill's right here on the screen.
Yeah, there you go, Bill.
So he starts.
Bill looks good, dog.
He's looking good, stripes. So we back up again. I tase him again.
I don't know what happened to the rest of my beard.
That's where you've been. You've been collecting stripes and shaving.
Wow. It's a bad day.
He was in a car accident?
Oh, so hit and run, and then he took off. That's why they initially driving. Yeah.
Got it.
Wait, with what?
Driving while license suspended.
Oh, okay.
Aggravated
Damn, I hit him with
and 2
everything.
counts of aggravated battery to a peace
On the back
officer.
end of this.
His bond amount was set at $150,000.
If you're looking for
Okay, no ads.
Oh yeah, is this that one channel that does the like 3-in-1?
I got a bunch. I got a bunch to get to. Okay, gone. Burglary suspect. Oh, I gotta apply points. Hold on. -55. So we're at -58 for municipal, which is not the worst we've done so far.
It's still early.
That's my fear. I think we got to like 102, I think, or something like that the other stream, and I was like, oh. And it was like death by 1,000 cuts. It was like 9 or 10 at a time. We just kept taking L's. Like, it was, I don't know, Doug. Current score for those of you that care at home: deputies are at -5, municipals at -58, state boys, or in this case, state girls, are at +3,000. Camera guys have broken even thanks to Juan's self-roast, and everybody else does not have a score. Actually, I take that back. I'm going to give +10 to EMS for coming out and helping, because they don't always do that.
What is going on?
Fog or smoke?
This is your people, Keith.
Yeah, I'm good.
Josh did that to a car once.
It wasn't that severe.
I mean, it was smoking.
It was smoking. No.
In a parking lot. I mean.
Oh, I forgot I killed a car. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh.
I don't think it was your fault.
Hello. Self-pit. Yes!
No, he self-pitted the trailer. The truck's still going.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it hopped off. It wasn't chained.
Oh, okay. I thought it hit some. I thought it hit a pole.
Honestly, that just helped him get some distance.
Yeah. You know, that's kind of like in Mario Kart, where you drop the little like bananas.
Banana?
You know, that's kind of what that was like.
That was one big banana.
Speeds of about 7.
Stop. Okay, for golds, I will go ahead and take 5 off. I forgot about the failure to secure. +5.
Oh yeah.
Deputies probably fucking up this call.
I mean, they already fucked up a car, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be -5 right there.
I'm gonna start the math on this call here. I have like a separate sheet.
Any of these intersections.
True. Nope. Nothing cleared there.
I'll take one.
Yeah.
Take another one.
You even get the cheat sheet on the road. It says clear.
State boys on the highway. That's stuck in my head. Damn it.
And they're firing shots, I believe.
What?
Yeah, sounded like it.
Deputy.
They really?
Sounded like it.
3-2, I believe they're firing shots out the window.
Kind of just look like there's debris.
They were.
But he would know. He would see like a muzzle flash or something.
It did sound like it.
Oh, it was
There was like 3 kind of in a row, and then 2 more.
Oh, self-pit. We'll take one from suspects here.
There it is.
He was gonna lose that axle eventually. Oh my God, who drives a lifted Tundra?
No kidding.
We'll never know.
-100 for the suspect.
Okay, so that makes a -105 for suspects for this call. We're gonna go ahead and take 7 from deputies, so they're at -12. We're not doing great today, boys.
I like it.
Great. KO Sarah. Gotta hear the little. It's like Super Smash Brothers. KO.
KO.
Gotta add these animations to this.
Game over.
We've seen U-Haul trucks do better.
Seriously. Or stolen police explorers.
Yeah.
True.
True. Never caught him.
Top tier.
Menominee, Wisconsin. A peaceful town in the heart of Dunn County. But on the night of January 21st, 2023, this quiet community became the scene of a violent confrontation with an armed and dangerous home invader.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get out of here!
Deceased.
Get out of here! Go!
What's going on? Okay, who was it?
What?
Who was it? Okay, what kind of vehicle do you drive? And it's in the parking lot? Are you injured at all, Ryan? So, do you still have a weapon? He shot through your door? And is your door shut, or is he...
Good luck
Did
trying.
you shoot back?
I was gonna say, try that in Dallas. You know, or Houston. See how that goes for you. I'll tell you what, ain't no Venezuelan takeovers of apartments in South Dallas. I'll tell you that. Does not happen there.
Has that been on stream yet?
No, not yet. We need to.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Well, there's not a lot of.
There's not much to say. There's not a
The
lot
police
of
aren't doing anything about it.
I was gonna say, if anything, they're like on a campaign to squash it.
Don't worry about the suspect because officers are...
It began with a break-in. Just before 9 p.m., the call came into dispatch. A man had forced his way into a home on Bongi Drive, armed with a gun, and was threatening to kill the homeowner. The victim was able to barricade themselves behind a door, but that's when the intruder fired a gunshot. It's any homeowner's worst nightmare come true.
Not mine.
Yeah. If anything, it'd probably be relieving for me. Like, what makes this less complicated? Car ready? Okay. Let's get after it, big guy.
You got room to carry this for a second? Yep.
Ballistic shield? My dog. Although, if it's a revolver and I got a rifle...
I don't know if that went through.
If you've never had to run to an unknown threat area with a gun in your hand, this is a very stressful, like, couple minutes here.
Yeah.
This brought...
Especially at night.
Bro. Also, shout out...
Oh, shit. It's not even that late. It's just dark because it's
winter.
Winter, yeah.
Winter in Wisconsin or wherever this is.
Yeah.
I will say this. There's no lights on boot, which I do like seeing. They're doing their best to try to approach without, like...
Imagine if you had just logged on.
Dude.
To this.
No kidding. No kidding.
I do like that they're trying to stay hidden in the worst camouflage environment available.
Oh, dude.
In all black.
It is what it is.
White surface.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Northern cops should get white uniforms for the winter.
They should.
Could you imagine? You get like a
so
really
cool.
rad, like, bro.
It would be cool for about 10 minutes.
Looks like Hoth stormtroopers.
Because it's instantly getting dirty.
That's true. Especially out there. This is stressful for sure. Yeah. It's reasonable. Also, your red dots seem like this weird, too bright,
Is there
but
anybody
not
that
bright
can
enough.
stop it? Oh, they're hollering at him. We gotta be close.
I do like that they're
How far
approaching
away-
on foot.
How far away did they stage?
I bet you it's
Half a
also.
mile?
I bet it's also like a portion of a thing where like you can't really, because we've had this happen before where the ice is too bad and you just can't get the car there. Like you got to just hoof it. I've had to do that more than once.
No, this is Wisconsin. They have all-wheel drive,
probably
snow tires.
You're probably right.
This ain't Texas, who's scared of a little.
I will say
powder.
this: I would rather stage a tad too far than a tad too close. I will 100%. Say that. But this
also,
is kind of far.
If someone's shooting through a door, you kind of need to get there.
Yeah,
relatively quickly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Cross.
And also, if he has a gun, I'm not mad about having my car as cover.
That's true.
Pulled into an address. Get over here. We don't have any cover.
Yeah, you do.
I know. Grab cover.
Called offense.
Goddammit.
Offense is your best defense. Just Drew Brees.
Where is he?
Everybody see him? You see him, 405? Did you guys see where he went?
Also, they need to take the bikini covers off of their optics because they're going to fog if they've been sitting in your car. Take them off and give them a chance to like equalize. Because if they don't, they're just going to stay foggy. Ask me how I know.
No, we have that blocked off. Okay. 103, 226. Come from the north. Go past us, past Terrell. I can still see brake lights on somewhere down past Terrell. We think he's there. Can't tell if he foot bailed or what. And we're just trying to get inside to check on our victim now before we approach. Got a what?
Rough underblock. Terrell and Bongi.
Just come to Terrell and Bongi, you'll see us.
It looks like the driver's side door's open. I'm not 100% sure.
Is that like
how south there were people that were getting out and into another vehicle? That's definitely.
And then just stay.
What are we doing?
Tight. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
What are we doing?
Headquarters. Get out of the car, run back. No! Hey, stop! Stop! Stop!
Why are you yelling at them? They have no idea.
Okay, at this point, I'm more on Bill's side of the fence where they should have had cars here, at least something.
Well, if you don't know where you're going,
yeah, you should not have even exited the car, to be honest.
Yeah, how do you not know where this house is?
Back up!
Also, like, you have to do a use of force report now for pointing your rifle at them.
Because you pointed, yeah. Well, you were gonna do it anyways, because
probably
you got it out and you racked it on camera because you're a dummy. You didn't do it
before. But is that not like pointing?
100%. Yeah.
Like, this is
but I'm saying they were gonna do one regardless.
This is the guy that gets weapon-mounted lights taken away from patrol officers. Don't be that guy.
Yeah.
Back up! Back up, please! Back up!
They don't know who you are.
We're trying to stop a vehicle from the danger zone here. Black handgun, he fired at least 2 rounds at the victim inside. That's
the victim's probably dead because y'all are just half a mile away.
Out.
He's coming right at us.
Yeah.
Grab cover.
This is a weird.
Also, he has a handgun and you have a rifle, and you're this like freaked out. I mean,
Keith, is this a deputy's thing? Hold on. Trying to see if this is
What the hell these guys?
definitely city cops.
Yeah, it's us. Oh,
It's definitely city cops.
we gotta wear this one, Bill. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, are we gonna detain him, or are we gonna?
Get out of here! Get out of here! Go! 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 Go!
I'll be honest.
What are we doing?
I'll be honest. Do you know how you create a safe scene? by putting yourself in between harm's way and the public. You don't just scream at them. They have no idea what's going on.
We're 7 minutes in.
Does this defeat the purpose of staging?
Yes.
Yes.
100% sure does. Yes, it sure does.
100%.
And just flashing your lights at cars, like,
but also like
weapon-mounted lights.
Once you realize you don't know where they're at, you start thinking about perimeters. You start thinking about blocking streets. It's literally going to be someone's job. Hey, somebody block this intersection right now.
But so we're 7 minutes into this body cam, right?
Yeah.
It probably
and they've skipped around. For sure.
It probably took them 5 to 7 minutes to get there.
To yelling at snowmen.
So let's just say 25 minutes that this has been going on. We've still yet to see the suspect.
Agreed.
He's probably home by now.
Also, I mean, Frag said also, has anyone yelled police? I'm going to vote no.
No. Nope. Just random men with rifles flashing lights at cars.
The neighborhood airsoft group. Friday night drills.
You know it's Wisconsin. I wouldn't put it past Wisconsin. What are we doing?
They wear body cams to watch tape later.
What are we doing?
Also, you know it's so cold out there.
That is true.
This has to suck.
What are we doing?
The suspect then got into the victim's blue PT Cruiser
I bet he
in the
did.
driveway. Officers already in the area were quick to confront him as he drove the stolen vehicle through the neighborhood, still armed with a handgun.
So is this cops in a car somewhere? Because it sure wasn't the body cam we're watching.
So the suspect then got in this person's house?
Probably.
Got in the person's house, fired
they
shots,
got out,
shot them, and then stole their car.
Yeah. Buddy, this is going to be some pretty big negative points.
I want to see because they have the timer on the body cam, right?
Yeah.
I want to see the next body cam and see the difference in the. I was going to just say literally the ones we just saw, because he said as soon as he turned on those lights, they very quickly apprehended him. I want to see how quickly they mean.
This
2114. Yep.
Quick to confront him as he drove the stolen vehicle through the neighborhood, still armed with a handgun.
Come on, show me that timestamp.
Get out.
Oh, is it still in the driveway? No, they said he was driving around.
Yeah, he drove away somewhere.
Oh, they're zoomed in.
Mm-hmm.
Move your hands slowly! Because I know they're trying to make it a game now, so you want to be with me or you want to move your hands slow, step out of the car. You want to be dumbasses, you want to come with, because I got out of your car.
Get out of the vehicle!
Dumbass, you know you want to come with. Step out of the car, please. Play the birds and enjoy it. Step out of the car.
This music. I'll be honest, you got 3 rifles on this dude. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm less stressed. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm jaded.
There it is. 2108. Huh? So that means this says 2108. The other one was 2114, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a completely different set.
Yeah, this is a different scene.
They're in the wrong neighborhood.
Yep.
They were running around pointing guns at people in the wrong neighborhood.
They're pointing a gun at a random wrong person.
I bet. I mean,
they're heading southbound and logging toward at the intersection.
Okay, so they're saying they're seeing it now, and we're at 2108, which means he had been driving around. That whole time, the suspect was driving around in a car
between 2108 and 2114,
and they were on foot.
Because they were, when they were on foot, they were looking for a car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because remember they said there's that car with brake lights on, and then they were like...
Yeah, this is weird.
So I think, pause it real quick, I think whoever edited this video messed up the
timeline
of events.
I buy that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I bet if we go back to these guys on foot, their body cam starts around 2108.
2101.
2101. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that would make sense for the shots and all that stuff.
So see where 2108 is for them. That's 2105.
Right here.
Okay, this is 2108.
Watch cross.
So, hang on.
This is maybe two different sets of officers.
I think
so. This would make more sense if they were looking for a vehicle. That would make more sense why they didn't know where they were going, and they were like looking around.
Yeah.
In my brain,
that makes sense. Yeah.
We got more cover. Damn it!
Yeah, see. This guy's probably driving around now.
Yeah.
Everybody see him?
Yeah, this is two separate sets of officers.
Mm-hmm.
It's just jacked up editing.
Headquarters to all units. I have lost contact with the caller. He is not responding to me.
Yeah, because he's dead.
He's dead.
Hey, blue PT Cruiser. This thing should stand out.
Also, we never heard sirens on the dudes
the other
walking
cars,
around, did we?
Oh, it's icy.
Oh, look at it slide.
Yeah. It's icy for sure.
Okay, so is this the guy that stops him in the... Oh, gun.
Oh.
He's deceased.
So this must be... Is this after he took off?
That's my guess.
From the dude with the rifles?
He's deceased. He's a dead man right there.
Super, yeah.
Okay, that's a dead man.
Yeah, this is 2115 now.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Yeah, so he took off. Well, okay.
That ended the way.
Yeah, this is a different cop.
Headquarters, we need EMS.
Yeah, he was in his car and doing some...
EOTech versus... Oh, he was an F-150. Oh. Deputy came home and...
I'm upset because I'm like at negative 85 for PD.
Deputy came up and finished the job, huh?
Okay, Keith, what do you want?
20 officers running.
I will let you. Stop. All right, Keith, what do you want for deputies? I'll let you score it for them.
Give me 15. We'll take
15? Okay.
15.
So deputies have gotten into the +3 range. I was at 85 for this call so far. Negative 85.
It's pretty bad, dude. Pretty bad. It's a little less bad, I think, once we figured out the editing.
The timeline? Yeah.
Yeah, the timeline.
Let's make it.
It's still pretty bad.
I'm just gonna give us points until we get to negative 100. We're like negative 58 right now, so that's still a lot of points.
If they had literally just added a thing of text that said like the suspect is currently like driving around and they don't know where he is, it would have made a lot more sense.
That would have been great. Yeah. Yeah.
I want to see what happened.
Are they going to show them getting into the home? And
that's what I want to know. That's my follow-up.
Reviewed dozens of documents, hundreds of photographs from the scene, and hours of dispatch transmissions and 911 audio. We obtained drone video, squad car camera, and the body cam recordings of the officers who responded. Investigators were meticulous, detailing their work in hundreds of pages of documents we obtained through open records requests. They examined DNA from the scene, blood samples and evidence, including the clothing officers.
That's a very nice revolver.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a Smith & Wesson 686. That's a classic.
Were wearing among the forensic investigation that took more than a year to complete. But this wasn't just a story of a break-in gone wrong. Ciccarelli was found with a cocked .357 revolver, ready to fire.
Why do you gotta say
grams of methamphetamine in his car? Toxicology reports later revealed high levels of meth in his system. This was a man who was apparently on the edge and whose actions forced a deadly encounter. Despite immediate first aid, Ciccarelli died at the scene. Finally, the officers involved would learn their fate. Based on the evidence, including the witness statements and body cam footage, authorities later determined that the officers acted in self-defense, and they were justified under...
But what happened to the victim?
Yeah. I bet they were nervous.
I wonder if they weren't home and he just fired into an empty house.
No, because somebody called.
Yeah, there was call
Well,
notes.
but could have been a neighbor.
Oh.
No, the caller said they shot through their door, I thought.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
Okay.
they were inside. They were telling them to get in the bathroom.
No,
or
then maybe
something.
they
Barricade yourself.
Maybe he didn't make it in. Maybe he just shot and left. Stole their car.
Nobody said anything. I'm gonna make a comment here. What happened to the homeowner? Done. Okay, next. So current score. Oh, man, this is rough. Deputies are at +3, so shout out to them. They dug out of a hole. Municipal has sunk to -100. State boys, or in this case, state girls, are at +3,000. EMS is at +5, and suspects are at -105. Camera people are at a straight 0 because Juan absolved them of their sins there. Speaking of state boys.
I got bit for our sins.
Yes. That was the one that bit you.
Yep.
Kind of a big city for a trooper.
Georgia State Patrol.
He's like, what are you doing?
He's walking forward. The footage is just reversed.
There's kind of mad dog in this car.
468 Atlanta 1038. Connector North MLK, Red Chevy Equinox 28th through Georgia, Robert Victor Paul 1951, RVP 1951 Georgia.
This guy takes his shoulder. I said, come on, come on. I've said this more than once.
I didn't see your lights, officer.
No kidding, right? Hit him with the siren.
It's too dark in the tunnel to see your lights.
Please stop.
Okay, the homeowner was not shot. Says easy.
Good.
Please stop.
Oh,
Man, you know he's annoyed now that he tried to stop this car.
He just wanted to write a ticket, meet his quota,
We're
go
continuing
home.
northbound on the shoulder.
The
Now he has to do his
immediate
job.
question's gonna be, are you in pursuit? He didn't want to call it.
Oh, he's going straight for the
Straight
pit?
to pit?
Oh,
I thought he was.
I think that other car prevented him from.
Left shoulder, right shoulder. Right shoulder, I'm coming up to you. Work your way to the right.
Ooh, careful. Ooh, careful.
Yeah.
Ooh, careful.
Oh, block him in. Oh.
No, dog. That'd be a deceased trooper, dude, if you cut him off. Like.
Not fully, just with the tip.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
It's just a tip.
That's what they all say. Pit him. Right there. Pit him.
Oh, do it. Oh, come on.
Oh, no. He would have killed somebody.
Not approved. Oh, pedestrian. Hey, he cleared his intersection.
Cleared the
Look at
intersection.
him.
Alright, stop, traffic stop here.
This is a downtown area.
Red light. Red light.
Ooh.
Clear
Yeah,
left.
that's why you clear. It's a red Equinox. He ain't getting away.
814's got me a secondary. Right shoulder. Brakes. I'm finding a gap here.
Good job communicating that officer on his tail so he doesn't, like, get rear-ended.
No 1050s.
Oh, look at all this garbage.
Coming up on Beach Street. Clear, coming up on Beach Street.
Exiting. Slowing down.
Up on Beach Street. Clear, got off.
Oh, 1050. What an idiot.
Self-pit. Oh, they went with the cinema mode.
Two black males, one with red dress, wearing a black shirt and shorts.
This is good radio traffic. Oh my god.
With green stripes on the back.
Who's getting audio?
The other one, white t-shirt with green stripes on the back.
Great radio traffic.
Yep.
While running, which is hard.
My driver's got the white.
He's even given, like, no, we want the driver. At least.
Over here.
You can run, but the long arm of the law will indeed get you, friend. There's no way he's complaining about it.
Yeah. Jordan, sit down, dude. Can you tell me don't get my shirt dirty? No. Don't get my shirt.
Shout out for that trooper. They got out and ran after this dude.
If only they wore body cams, we could have seen it.
I know. Went to jail tired. Whoa. Good job. Keith, what are they going to get?
Give them 8.
Oh, I did.
Because they're still troopers.
Give them 8. This just should be the standard, right?
I'll give them 10. GSP is pretty awesome.
Okay, 10. Okay. Dang, they're at, oh man, 3,010.
Forgot about the
3,000
yeah.
and 10. Okay, this one's gonna piss me off. I don't know if this is. Oh, we get part 2s here too. Okay.
Anything like that?
Sweet.
Okay. Well, what's with the attitude?
Nothing.
No, you have an attitude, and what's your problem?
I don't have no problem.
Yes, you do.
I'm good.
I can pull you over if I want.
That's fine.
Because I have a right to ask you what you're doing over there. Okay, it didn't look like you were working. Step back from me some, too.
Oh.
You get up on me again, we're going to have problems. I'm glad you think this is a joke, sir.
I work for him.
What were you doing over there? And why aren't you in a marked vehicle?
So, to my understanding, he is seeing what this guy's doing on a work site. That jacket makes me think he works there.
Mm-hmm.
And people have personal vehicles at work sites all the time. Like, how do you think they got there? Like, you know what I mean?
Also, why does a company vehicle have to be marked?
Agreed.
Sure. I've seen plenty of them that don't have any markings on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if I see a single cab white pickup truck, I assume it's a work truck.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like 9 out of 10 times.
All day long. He said, I can pull you over if I want to.
No,
this
can't.
Factually incorrect. And I don't. The way he talked about space management there is he acted like this guy was like charging him up, and I was like, you need to calm down. Like,
I bet this guy became a cop in 2021.
Damn, I wanted to argue with you there, and I can't. You're probably right. I was like, no, it's not fair. No, it's probably pretty fair. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my thought is if you are supposedly concerned for your safety because he's getting close to you. Like, why would you want him to get closer to back into his car?
Agreed.
Right.
Agreed.
Like,
you're scared of him, but
yeah.
Wait a minute. Is his steering wheel on the?
No, I
think
it's
might be
flipped.
Flipped.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so confused.
Because you can kind of see the same thing, like the American flags.
Yeah.
Like the military kind of one.
Got it. Yeah, he's wearing a work jacket that's marked.
Yeah, nobody wears that orange for fun.
Is it a BNSF? Is it the railroad? Is that what his jacket says? That's probably
BNS.
Yeah. So my brother-in-law works for them, and they gave him an F-150 for work.
Oh, no way.
There's 0 markings on it.
Wow.
It's a white F-150.
That's.
I mean.
So anyways,
there's not a single marking on it. It's his personal truck, but it's from them.
So
like it's a work truck.
I don't know if this is a part-time or whatever, but I don't know what's going on here.
Work over there, and then I go back over there and open the door. You're gonna put your hands behind your back. Because right now, yeah, you're obstructing with my operation.
My operation.
Okay, doctor.
I hope this is. I want this to be county so bad.
You
It's
have a
not.
problem.
You know this
I
isn't
know
county.
it. I know it's not, but I want.
You
this
know
to
this
be.
isn't county.
Yeah, I looked up BNSF jacket, and that is the first result. Is exactly what
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, huge organization.
What did I tell you about getting up
What, one of the top 3 biggest railroads in the country?
Put your hands behind your back.
No idea.
This is crazy.
Get your ass over here.
Get your ass over here.
You stand there. You move again. What I tell you about getting up on me? I wasn't. I was just.
He there's not up on you.
That I was.
This is
What did I tell you about
crazy.
getting up on me? I'm sorry. I didn't. You want to be a fucking asshole?
This guy needs to be fired yesterday.
Patrolman, you have a problem.
Oh, it said police. No. I had plausible deniability. I was about to try to barter to like swap like split points with you, Keith, but it was all us.
Nope.
Right there. And you move from there, and I'm gonna ride your ass. You understand?
Whoa, that sounds like assault of the sexual
some,
persuasion.
That's some San Diego behavior right there.
I'll ride your ass.
Put him in the back.
There's a part 2. I haven't seen the part 2.
Who the
But
hell you think you
It's
are?
probably worse.
Look at me.
Well, you got to stop like that. You lost your damn mind.
This is crazy.
From there.
No, it's a Dodge Ram. It can't be a work vehicle.
yeah. Oh no.
You're right. It's not a Ford F-150. Can't be.
To prove why I pulled you over. You didn't even let me do that. I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up. That's your problem right there. How old are you?
Damn.
You have his ID. There's a part 2.
Yeah, but he can't do math.
I'm out here by myself. I don't know if you got a gun in there. And then I walk up on you and you jump me all verbally. I'm sorry.
You cannot jump someone verbally. Like jumping is a physical act. That is a verb, right? Like.
Well, you can get jumped.
But not verbally.
I jumped that one pincushion guy verbally, and then
That's true.
it turned out I jumped myself. So.
That's true.
Okay, we're the same damn age. Man to man, why would you talk to another grown man like the way you did?
What are you doing right
Why
now?
are you talking to a grown man the way you are?
You know, by
I'm at-
law, we have to tell you why we're pulling you over?
Yes.
Because I didn't
Yes.
cheat on your civil liberties.
Yeah,
But you
which
didn't
is
let
just
me.
Yes,
you
you
did.
did.
Become hostile and aggressive with me. Yes, you did.
Say one cross word. I just said, why you pulled me over?
Sir, it's how you say things. Sorry. You should be. But you're getting ready to go to jail.
It's not what you said.
This guy needs to get his ass beat.
Yeah.
For what?
Next, this hurts to watch.
Sir?
That's the talk.
Stood there, sir.
No, you got
Bring back bullying.
I told you don't get up on me.
Yeah.
Is there anything in this vehicle you need to know about? I need to know.
Tools. I work for probably some Copenhagen. I don't know. Like, what do you want from me?
About?
Yeah, I need my phone.
You don't need it right now.
I've got stuff to do, sir. I didn't.
He still hasn't
Got
said
to
what he
sit
pulled
right
him over
there.
for.
That's what you got to do.
Because he doesn't know.
I say don't get up. That's the damn problem right there. Adam, you got any warrants? You better tell me right now.
I've never been in trouble, sir. I promise.
So why would you
Why?
talk to a cop
It's your
like
job
that?
to figure it out.
Down the hood.
Man, I wish I could get in some kind of altercation with a cop like this.
What school?
That'd be
I went to
rich.
Swifton. Adam, my name is Matthew, and this is all being recorded. I'm gonna let you go, but you understand?
Where is it?
I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah, because you don't have PC, you dumb motherfucker.
Pretty good.
Thank you.
It's pretty good.
To get you for obstruction, for government operations. Just listen to me now. Assaulting a peace officer.
No.
I should take you to jail right now.
If
verbal assault.
If any of those things were true, he'd be going to jail right now.
He'd be going to jail. Yep.
He hurt my feelings.
All right, let me tell you something. When you come in contact with an officer, let them tell you why.
And the lecture.
Don't just start. What are you doing? I was just confused. Don't be confused. I'm going to alleviate all confusion.
Okay.
You still
There's
have
a-
it.
You
there's
did.
a-
You didn't though. You
there's a-
didn't alleviate any of the
You want a
confusion.
marked
There's a
vehicle
part 3.
that says railroad? And where's your plates from? So, now could you see where I'd be suspicious of what you were doing over there? Yeah.
No.
And then when I make contact
No,
with you,
because you haven't
you're
articulated
aggressive
it.
and hostile with me verbally. And
We need to find out if Matthew from Walnut Ridge is still a police officer.
No kidding.
Yep.
Or what department he transferred to.
He seems to have forgotten the reasonable part of reasonable
And do you
articulable
understand
suspicion.
why I put you in cuffs, sir?
No.
Yeah.
I would have continued to be a smartass just to get paid out.
Mm-hmm.
No, sir. Because how many times did I ask you to stop approaching me?
This is crazy.
Well, I'm just trying to find something that makes you believe me, you know.
I have the right to defend myself. Okay?
Dog.
Man,
Oh,
'cause you know I should take
apparently,
you out, that I held you up.
you don't have to do any more than he did because he got a nice
You want me to write my
$57,000
name down
paycheck
and
out of
stuff
this.
for you?
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Bro. That's pretty.
Little Adam
Wow.
Finley.
John sees a negative 1,000. I'll take that. I'll take a negative 1,000. Keith, it's not the municipal's day today. So we're at negative
Officer Mercado.
1,100. Is that who it was?
That's awesome. That's what it says.
Anyways. Okay,
I like how he took it back to high school too. That's how you can tell this dude's a fucking loser.
Dog.
What high school did you go to?
Yeah, he gave him tickets apparently for refusal to submit to arrest and obstructing governmental operations.
So stupid.
I wish he would have got more money.
Yeah, 57's not enough.
He probably settled to make it easy on
Yeah,
himself.
for
Like,
sure.
57 grand's pretty good.
sure he
I already
did.
get a free truck from the railroad.
That's pretty,
I don't need more.
That's pretty nice. This is a very short one. Police are about to lose some more points, but very, very short.
You're doing this to yourself now.
I know I saw this one and I was like, well, okay, we got to play this. It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games till you get tagged.
You know, I will say, I feel like that's one thing that our department did right. Was the alligator clips.
Yeah.
Because, like, A, you don't have to get fish hooked.
Yep.
And B, you know exactly where they're
going. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll just gotta do -5 just for lulz there. But
yeah,
that demonstrates precisely why you don't tase people when there's an officer going hands-on. Because that'll happen. It's stupid. Paying compliance does not put people into handcuffs. Make that a cop principle thing. Oh, it's State Boys.
So,
do it.
Good old Matthew Mercado, apparently in his...
Sorry, what?
So, he had been previously arrested in 2014 for third-degree battery.
Yikes! Probably beat up his high school girlfriend.
That was in his application to be a cop. He disclosed that in his application.
Walnut Ridge taking the L's.
Yup.
You know what?
Hiring the L's.
I'm gonna take another 100 away for that. How is it not an auto fail? Like, I don't know, Doug. Whatever. -1,205 for PD so far.
He'd been in multiple departments before this too.
Of course.
Less than 1 month.
Yeah, Jitsi.
-1,305.
And a little over 2 months for the Crowley County Sheriff's Department right before he joined this agency like 3 months later.
So he was a deputy.
It was merely 11 days after
just
he was
missed
hired.
it, Josh.
No,
I barely missed it.
He missed it 3 months.
Barely missed it.
This was 11 days after he got hired on this department.
Not me.
Who's surprised?
That's crazy.
Not I. Wouldn't that be admin points? No, it's municipal admin points. So hey, we all wear the sin. I'm over here just being like a disappointed dad. That's how Keith's gotta feel every time I have to poop.
There'll be no pooping.
We check in with the lab.
Like I said, they yelled at Bishop about having a brother that's a felon.
Yeah, that's true.
So wait, this is the literal State Boys?
This is actual the State Boys guy.
Yeah, this is actually State Boys. Hopefully they play the whole
episode of State Boys. We check in with the Lafayette Police Department.
I love his voice.
3 unconscious people in a vehicle turned into a very hostile situation at a local gas station. It goes from life being saved to a slew of serious charges. What would LPD find?
I like that it looks like he pulled him from the video. He cropped him out.
He does what I do with like thumbnails and stuff.
Looks like we're losing points, State Boys.
The State Boys on the highway.
That was a kid with the dead body in his car.
I was gonna say the dead body in his car. Yeah. I just realized it says "do the speed limit" because
Oh, the lyrics to this are amazing. I put the full song because they have the full song out.
That's incredible.
On YouTube Music. I put it in the State Boys channel in our Discord.
Alex asked for +10 for editing. I'll allow it. Camera guys are currently at +10.
Killing it.
Okay.
All right, before you get too deep into this one, I got to go.
Okay.
Oh no.
Bill, say goodbye.
Song, Bill.
Am I allowed to take 5 points and give 5 points back to Municipal since you're leaving?
No.
Fuck.
Municipal has done nothing.
We're negative
to earn any
30.
points.
We're catching up to the opposite of like Stadies, where we're like getting up to 3,000.
Yep.
Negative 3,000.
Yeah, I am gonna stay for the song, but then I got to.
Okay, copy that. Start over.
Yes. Life being saved to a slew of serious charges. What would LPD find?
What would LPD find? That's a lot of pacing.
The State Boys on the highway. Do the speed limit. State Boys don't play. State Boys on the interstate. Make sure your license good and your tags up to date. State Boys on the highway. They stopping everything that looks out the way. State Boys on the interstate. Put your seatbelt on. The State Boys don't play.
All right, Bill. It's been real.
Love it.
I did miss you. Oh, I got to change my OBS.
Good miss you, Bill.
Oh, my
I'll be
goodness.
back. I'll be back Tuesday.
Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for stopping
And
by.
then I might see you boys while I'm in Texas.
Oh,
we'll figure that out.
Nice.
We'll see. We'll see.
Do it.
Alrighty. Bye.
Bye, Bill.
I'm going to adjust our OBS once he leaves. There it is.
Obies.
You can get that top-notch production quality here. There it is. Okay. Fixed. Okay, we're going.
State Boys. Bodycam footage from your Louisiana State Police, multiple sheriff offices, and city police.
Oh, there's a chance it's not us.
Lafayette, Louisiana. On July 12, 2022, the Lafayette Police Department gets a call that 3 people in a vehicle outside of a racetrack gas station were in a drug-induced unconscious state. The officers and first responders arrived to the scene and made contact with the driver, 40-year-old Jarrell Hughes, and his 2 passengers to help render aid.
So this is actually a really good example of Smith driving. I got to take this training. This is actually kind of rad. So what he's doing is he's actually holding the bottom of the steering wheel with his wrists out. And they actually learned this from IndyCar drivers. Is if you get in a car accident, you won't snap both of your forearms. When you're holding the steering wheel like you normally would, your forearms snap. Because you tend to lock your elbows. If you lock your elbows or you're holding the bottom of it, your hands will slip and the airbag will push your arms down. And so your torso. That's actually, I learned that from Smith driving. Shout out to them.
What I learned is I drive with my knee and I eat a burrito with my hands.
There it is. There it is.
That also keeps your arms safe.
I'm going to send him already for the cuffs on the The directional light. These are the worst calls.
Oh shit. It's a work truck. He's asleep.
Hey, get the Narcan.
The car's off.
Reach in. Reach in, get the keys.
I didn't reach in there. I didn't know what was what.
Reach in, get the keys.
Yeah. At least one in the back. How y'all doing?
Yeah, we just gonna get on Narcan.
Reach in, get the keys.
Hey, Andre. Bro, grab a second box in case you only grab one. That 4 keys.
Oh, it's probably key fobs.
Like push start.
Yeah.
Parking brake on. It's right there on the left.
It's not a bad idea either.
Well, at least make it slower.
I'm gonna let you do the thing first. Y'all want us to hit it with Narcan or wait?
I mean, y'all the medical professionals here.
Yeah, we just got Narcan, so we really don't know much about it.
Lafayette, Louisiana.
Yes, sir.
We're here, medical professionals. Like, I don't know, got Narcan. I don't know much about it, but we got it. Be your own first responder,
Stick
boys
it in
and
the
girls.
thigh like an EpiPen, right?
Sure, why not?
I understand.
It's a suppository, actually.
Okay.
I was talking about hitting him right here, see what he does.
Because he's obviously out of it.
I feel like this is a ride along, and they just gave him like a radio and told him, "Yeah, you go do it."
No kidding. Snack. He's like, I'm an EMT and this hurts. Hold on.
Snack, you decide what points we give him. Okay, minus 10 EMS. All right.
Okay. We're at -5 for them now. -5. I know we just got that Narcan. I don't know what it does.
We got that there new Narcan.
Hold on.
I'm about to read the instructions.
Oh yeah. Well, you got one in the back who's somewhat there. The front passenger is just like completely ghosted.
There you go. Just put a little cocaine in there.
See, look at him.
Oh, wow. That's pretty bad.
Get it?
You're trying to start him, bro?
He's going to be pissed. He's like, bro, I paid for that
I
high.
don't know where the key is. It's not in the ignition.
I also want to point out that this looks a lot like a bullet hole.
Mm-hmm.
On the side of this truck. How about you'd call a subject matter expert in bullet holes in cars?
Also, how do you get that damage right next to that?
Do it
on the door. You see where like there's
like the little chunk missing from the back chassis.
Missing of it, yeah.
If it's a work truck and they got the little work thing back here, probably just hitting something like high center.
Ain't working. I think it's stolen.
Cut the seatbelt. Gloves. Oh, if you're gonna start them red. Oh my God, are they volunteers?
That was you behind me? Yep. So you know they had a red F-150 at Johnson and Thruway? We went to turn left, stolen vehicle. My camera hit on it.
It came on while you were coming here?
Yeah, so the new cameras that run license plates and it sends us hits.
Yeah.
So as I'm turning, I get a hit, boom, stolen vehicle. I'm like, oh well, they're lucky.
The first responders continue to render aid.
Are
the
they?
passengers.
So he let a stolen vehicle go to come here? Is that what he was saying?
Yeah, because this is a priority call. I mean, this is like not a property crime. Stolen vehicles. It's important, but it's still property crime.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, this is going to take precedence.
But clearly, Fire's got it.
Well,
With that new Narcan.
that newfangled Narcan. The problem is anytime there's intox like that, there's likely drugs in there, and they're probably gonna fight. It's a being high isn't felonious in nature. Likely there's like a DWI investigation that maybe happens if at the very least, like maybe you could do PI if you can't prove that they took it before they got behind the wheel. But you're probably looking at that type of investigation. PD's not leaving this, especially if you think it's drug induced, because you're likely going to do like a PC search of the car or something like that. That big screen's kind of sussy in the back too. I'd be running this plate, this VIN.
I'm saying, dude.
Put it all the way up. Yeah.
That blood?
A little bit, yeah. Oh, nice.
There you go. Yeah, with no gloves on, cool.
Very, very smart. While they're still knocked out, go ahead and disarm them. Genius.
Yeah, get it, put it on the
It's a violation of my Second Amendment rights.
It is.
I guess technically he's dead, so.
Implied consent.
Hey, no round.
Oh, wow.
It's the second one. We already pulled the first one off.
On this person?
One hand on this person. This one's in between the seat. You want to go?
Last time I come across the situation,
Why
I
didn't
got
glove
dudes
guy
trying to
grab
pull it
it?
on us and shoot us.
Do what?
Why didn't the gloved guy grab it? Like.
You're not worried about fingerprints, really.
Okay.
I mean, possession's there. You know what I mean? Like,
He's like, man, I don't know
they just gotta run it to make sure it's not stolen. They need to all have gloves on them.
Turn their attention on the two other passengers.
But you also don't know what they OD'd on. What if it's covered in fentanyl?
Oh, that's true. Either way, that's just why you take universal precautions like gloves. You just don't know.
Who are also in a drug-induced unconscious state.
I think she wants to get out. You want to let her out? The one in the back out?
Yeah, I guess we can.
I would have blocked that other side of this truck.
Can you hit the unlock button?
Foiled by the pylon.
What?
They got foiled by the pylon thing.
Oh, yeah.
I can't.
Because of the pole.
She's stuck on.
It's a medical emergency, so we can open
The
it
pylon
right
thing.
now.
Oh, I bet you the body's bent. That's probably why you had that damage, and then if they high centered it.
Oh, you mean the second door?
Yeah. The music?
Hey, asshole. Don't get ugly with it. I'm gonna tell you right now. You need to back up. Man, call my mother brother. Man, all that. That's a motherfucker. I don't know what the they were doing.
I can tell you what you were doing. Who's that to you?
Huh?
Who's that? Who's the driver to you?
That's my son-in-law.
They might have saved his life. He was unresponsive until they showed up.
I woke up to this.
You woke up to this? Did you wake up to him being unresponsive? Did you know that we Narcaned him twice? Did you know that?
No, but I don't have nothing to do.
Pull him out. Out the car. Out the car now. Out the car now.
Okay, you get one good chance to extract people out of the car before it gets a little sussy. That's an F-250 at the minimum. These things are literally made to move houses. Ain't nothing in that parking lot's going to keep that truck from leaving if it goes in the drive. This is him moving the drive. FD does not need to be the people extracting them out of this car. This is now a police call. This is why police don't leave, but it's also why, like, you preemptive. Imagine if he had said guns and all that kind of stuff. This goes way out the. You're now getting into a gunfight inside of a gas station crowded with people. Oy.
Out the car now.
I still make. All this tasing does nothing.
Especially that distance.
Yeah. Just pain.
That is so many tasers.
That was a lot of tasers. Oh, he moved it. I bet you he tried to hit. He probably got stuck on that bar.
Yeah,
he probably cut the tire. Yeah, they
pole.
probably stuck him. I'm surprised they didn't try to like pin it, to be honest. This is a deadly force encounter. There's zero reason why you don't have a gun pointed at this person. Zero reason why. I get it. There's a passenger in the seat, but this is point blank. You're pulling this guy out of this car. But they played themselves. There was no real arrest plan. Obviously, they were treating it more like a medical call. But like that's why you treat the criminal element of it, because then you can secure the scene and make sure firefighters, there's EMS, there's innocent bystanders, like.
So you've mentioned this before, was it like 3 or 4 streams ago, where like the training is when you're tasing them, you don't let go of the taser.
Yep.
But like if there's 3 of y'all,
again, that's my whole like, one person's tasing, everybody else. It's kind of I bring up an arrest plan. So during an arrest plan, what would be said is, hey, I've got taser, y'all have hands. So they don't think to them. You don't give them an opportunity to make up their own mind. That all they got to do is think about going hands on versus what you got here. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I could see, I guess, if like they go full in the OODA loop and now their brain's like, I can't drop the taser because I'm here. But that's the problem is all three of you decided to do that.
Agreed.
Now all three of you are stuck in this situation where like your training says,
you're supposed to tase him on him, back off.
Where you could just go grab him. You could yoink him out of this car. It wouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, he's not seatbelted. You know, he's only got...
you got him out of the seatbelt already. Yeah. The door's wide open. You can, at a minimum, get him halfway out of the car where maybe his foot can't reach the pedal.
Yeah. So they're asking why he can't be moved. So I would have Narcaned him and moved him at the same time. Especially if you think it's drug induced, like you don't want him behind the wheel anyways. And that's, again, a poor arrest. Because technically, the second you're removing him from the vehicle, it's like a medical arrest is the best way I could describe it. Like if you're unconscious and a first responder shows up, there's what's called implied consent. That means that because you're unconscious, I'm allowed to take over and try to do stuff on your behalf, whether it's chest compressions, administering Narcan. There's legal precedence for me intervening for your, again, you're knocked out and your car catches on fire. I don't have to wait for your consent to extract you out of the vehicle. I can do so. Even if I don't have a criminal reason to do it, like a law enforcement objective, I do have a life-saving objective here. I'm going to rub people the wrong way as I always do, but this is one of those instances where you protect people for themselves. Because imagine if this was a seizure and he just wakes up confused, right? Or let's say it's something like narcolepsy or so wild like that. Where we probably should be driving a car anyways. But let's just say
sleepwalking,
any of that driving. Stuff. Yeah, you see it too.
Wake them up and they start swinging.
People like with dementia, like especially early onset dementia, where they don't know and they get very confused. I've seen this also with stroke victims, that they'll have a stroke while driving, and they'll get into an accident or they'll just go to a stop. And then you show up and then they're coming back to it. And all they know in that moment, their knee-jerk reaction is there's people trying to pull me out of the car. Like, I know what my reaction would be if I was just lulled to being awake. You'd hope that you would see like, oh, this is emergency responders or whatever. But like, I don't know. I'm with you that while he's unconscious, you do what you can to go get him, especially from like a medical standpoint. That's why the recovery position is the way that it is. And even if you look at hospitals or any of that stuff, most of those positions are going to put you in a prone. And it's because your heart's doing the least amount of work to get blood throughout your entire body versus when you're standing up or sitting up, you're having to work more blood pressure to get blood to your brain and all of your other organs. So him being in that seated position wasn't good for him anyways, not to mention positional asphyxiation and all that other kind of stuff that can happen. But yeah, it was just poor planning. This is what happens when you don't know what Narcan is and you've never had any kind of training or experience in doing this. Yeah. There you go. Somebody's got lethal.
Somebody's got hands.
So I think Astel Make, they've already kind of frisked him for weapons. The weapon right now is the truck, which is why I'm okay with the lethal coverage. My beef is you're not doing anything to remove it from him. The truck's not going to cut you. You can go in there and go grab him, but I would be trying to, right now that his hands are up, just go rip him out. This is done if you rip him out. No, it's not. Don't get in front of the truck.
Did somebody just shoot?
No. No.
Or did he hit something?
I think he hit something.
Get the keys out.
It's a fob.
What in the hell?
Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck on one of the push bumpers. So it's just the tires are just spinning. Pull him out.
Also, wait, go back. Over here, dude, freaking akimbo with the gun and taser, but
was he really?
The dude that goes hands-on is the dude providing lethal cover.
Yeah.
So he's just sticking his hand with his gun in it. The dude almost grabs his gun away from him because he's the only guy who thinks to go hands-on, and he's the worst one to do it.
That's a terrible idea.
That's absolutely terrible.
That is a terrible
idea. He gets caught in the taser.
What?
And here's Mr. Guns Akimbo over here.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be lethal cover now.
Bro, look at the just taser wire bukkake that happened here, dude. Like, what is going on?
Watch her, watch her.
EMS is now like He is high. What do you expect him to do?
Flag every officer in EMS.
I'll forgive that a smidge. What I'm annoyed with is, okay, so he's clearly going to move in this car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to run after it? Or are we going to chase this car? Like, you know what I mean? Like, no one thought, let me get to my patrol car. Because this person's now, who's already hit multiple emergency vehicles. I'm with him that I probably don't want to do bumper cars inside of a gas station because that's a bad way for everyone to die in a fiery inferno. But what are we doing?
Oh, he hit somebody.
Oh. Well, good thing the ambulance already there.
So this is actually the passenger that fell out of the car.
Why does he have a taser next to him?
It's attached to him.
Oh my god.
Oh, Doug.
This is
municipal, right?
Yep.
Bro, I like how fire's still on scene. You know what? I'm gonna give EMS a +10 for that. That's just for the audacity. That's all a write up for them, but +10 for audacity.
Yeah. So how many of him pointing a gun at the back of people are you gonna?
I'm currently at 185 on my negatives so far.
Okay.
I've been keeping count. I'm like literally I'm writing down notes for this one.
There you go.
Are we not chasing that?
Not for what? He's fine to drive.
Are we not chasing this? Hey, Big Sarge. Somebody? Anybody? Are we not chasing this? What are we doing?
Jarrell Hughes will flee from the scene and the chase will be on, and the Lafayette police officers have to track him down.
Oh my god. Are we going code? Or are we not going code? I'm not gonna lie, and maybe it's just the camera. I don't see reds and blues.
Mm-mm.
I've watched him pass like that one car, and I was like, there should be reflections happening here.
It's also dark enough that you should.
There's no turn sign to see. I can't see anything on there
Yeah.
either.
That's kind of what I mean. Like,
Yeah, it's dark enough that you should see reflections on the car and on every.
that should be red.
These other cars.
There.
So let's act like we've been here before. Like,
apparently nobody has.
This is like crazy bad at me because like let's say they just went through a red light, right? Almost hit somebody, and now you're passing cars at easily 100. No cherries and berries because like I don't know, dog.
I think this might be the first crime in Lafayette history. Nobody seems to know what to do.
This is stressing me out, dog. I'm at -250. I jumped a lot in these last like 10 seconds. Y'all are stressing me out, dog. +15 for Ford. You know what?
Hell yeah.
You know what? I take it. Yeah.
Bro, I need to buy some Ford stock.
Ford.
Straight up.
+15. I take it. Let's see what's going on here. I'm pretty convinced he doesn't have his lights on. He for sure doesn't have the siren on because he'd hear it.
There it is.
Vehicle's facing southbound. He's in the ditch. He's running towards Walgreens. Male, no shirt.
Still not seeing lights though.
Yeah, there's something there.
Okay, there's lights now. Yeah. Did you just pass the truck? He just passed the truck. What are you doing?
He said he's on foot.
Black male, no shirt.
He's on the ground.
Oh, okay, he's on foot. Okay, I see him. I'll be honest, I'd probably give him a love tap with the bumper. I'm not trying to run him over, but just give him a boop, you know? They better catch him quick for not booping him. Please don't get your car stolen. We're back with the taser.
Got him in pole position.
Put your hands behind your back.
Gloves.
All right.
Gloves.
Let's see
Oh,
this
you're
cuffing.
you're gross. Oh, you're disgusting. Come on.
All right, let's grade
Looks like
this
we got
cuff.
handcuffs. Okay.
Okay, decent.
That's okay. Oh, now you check
Yeah,
your
you know
hands.
why you had to do that? Because you didn't wear gloves.
Yeah. Played yourself. Car keys.
Which Tahoe is he in?
Oh, he got hit. Oh, maybe he didn't.
It's his?
Not according to the plate. Comes back on somebody else's.
How did they not see this didn't have a license plate on it? Like, there's so many criminal reasons now, like, before this guy ever took off, that you're just not like, it was kind of weird. Like, maybe I should work on detaining somebody. This was an FX4 F250.
And the blue truck
For shame.
hit from the back or side or something.
After Jarrell is arrested, the officer back at the scene speak with the two other passengers of the vehicle.
What's up with the driver? Why did he do that?
When y'all shook him, I don't know what the happened.
Why did he have warrants or why did he flee? I mean, that we weren't going to do anything. I mean,
no, but it's the way y'all was handling them. And when they shook him, a person that gets scared if you shake them and you don't know, if you don't have no.
also,
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, we have been drinking, but it ain't no.
Yes, I saw the alcohol in there, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You plain viewed alcohol in a vehicle, dog. Come on, man. Like, whatever. I'm big disappointed. And the vigilantes, I must have pissed them off.
Dorian?
Feet for free?
How you spell it?
Take it back.
Spell your first name for me.
There it is.
Oh, Carl. Yeah.
Been here a few times.
Carl Henry?
Shout out to the.
Do you remember what happened just now? No. Yeah. Okay, so.
I'm higher than hell, that's why.
I guess I should read you your rights before I start.
What's he under arrest for? PI?
Passenging. He was passengering under the influence.
Was he a passenger while that thing was? I mean, he was on the ground.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't do it. He had one job. He was just riding in the seat. And he fell out. So no, take him. It's like jaywalking.
I guess, yeah.
As soon as he fell out, he was PI.
Okay, I'll finish it for Dan since he's
criminal damage. We hit 2 vehicles in his pursuit, and he was arrested and charged with 2 counts of hit and run, resisting an officer, battery of a police officer, simple criminal damage to property, aggravated flight from an officer, illegal possession of a stolen firearm.
Was it even his truck?
I was gonna say, I bet it's not.
Attempting to disarm a peace officer and possession of a firearm.
Okay, well that was
felony.
I can't. I don't want to. Yeah, I was gonna say.
He attempted to disarm himself. He was handing that gun to the suspect.
He played himself on that.
He had no business sticking his hand in there.
I'd drop that one.
Jarrell Hughes will plead guilty to being a convicted felon in possession of a firearm, and he was sentenced to 126 months in federal prison.
That's 10 years.
Y'all have footage. Stop him.
I like the staff just minding their business.
From twice, possession, put him in the ignition of the truck. You drive forward, you ram that seat, on its side and everything else.
I guess they didn't charge the other guy with something. I made it to negative 315.
That's
for
about
just
right.
that call. That's not a good time. Nothing they did was illegal, but they didn't legal enough. So we're at
legal enough.
Yeah, negative 1,600 and 30. This is... Y'all were out for blood today, dog. We don't get to know. I guess we'll find out.
I can't let him drink and drive.
Whoa, Cheyenne! What's it?
Cheyenne?
Sheriff's office.
I saw sheriff on it. Yep.
Deputized.
Oh, look at that car.
Bro, did you hear that approach? Bro, this isn't the most.
I had to. I can't let him drink and drive.
Whoa, Cheyenne! What's it?
What?
I wasn't driving.
Listen, this is the 7-step approach done by a deputy.
Good afternoon, Deputy Officer, Nassau County Sheriff's Office. Can I ask you to step out of the car for a minute?
How fast that was. This guy's doing a stop an hour at least. Oh my God.
Because I'm giving you a lawful command to step out of the vehicle. Why? Sir, I'm giving you a lawful command to step out of your vehicle. What's the reason? Sir, I'm not going to ask you again. I'm going to rip you out of your vehicle.
Bro, that's tell make. Bro. Man. Keith's over here trying to stack the odds. I'm so pissed.
You are now resisting. You are about to go to jail. Take your seatbelt off and step out of the vehicle.
That's not lawful.
HQ Bravo 602, I got one resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Sir.
You actually.
I'm not resisting. I'm giving you one more chance to step out of this car or you're going to get ripped out of it.
1033.
I guess that would be like interference. They did go 1033 traffic, but shout out to them. 1033 traffic for the uninitiated means it's emergency traffic. The officer's not in distress. For us, that was 1034. Like if he's actively fighting somebody. 1033 was reserved for a code 3 response or an emergency response to an officer.
I'm not resisting.
1012
Where's the?
I'm not resisting.
Like,
sorry. I don't even have the keys.
Where's your door?
Where's
your door handle
How
at?
do you even
Please
open
stop.
the door handle? That's
You're
the one
about
I'm
to
looking
get
for.
ripped out of your vehicle.
Online chat representatives are available.
Why?
Oh, you can't even find the handle.
Give me a
Yeah,
lawful
when he
reason.
said how, I was like, yeah, I'm asking this.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah.
Giving you a lawful command to step out of your vehicle. Get out or you get.
Cam, we'll take a point away for the taser.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say we're gonna. I'm at like 8 right now. Positive 8. He lost 2 for the taser.
Get out of the car now.
10-4, Bravo 601. He'll be on
Get out of the car. You're getting tased.
Point Drive.
At least he holstered up.
Get out of the car right now.
This is how it's taught.
This
is precisely how vehicle extraction is taught. That is a very bad feeling left arm right now, but it puts him in a position where they really can't go back to the steering wheel, and so it's the way it's done.
I will. Get out of the car. Get out of the
You gotta pin it though. You
Get
gotta
out
pin
of the
it.
car right now.
You let it go.
Okay,
you shouldn't
okay.
let it go.
Get out of the car right now.
Stop.
Sir.
The shirt kills me.
Get out of the car. You're getting
Is
tased.
it
I will
for
get
2020?
Get out of the car right now. I don't care.
That's got to be an ironic shirt.
Yeah,
Bro.
I feel like it's gotta be. Given the nature.
Yeah.
Get out of the car.
What's up?
Get out of the car.
Oh, it's one of these kind.
Turn around and face the car. Don't move.
I want to call the police.
Turn around and face the car.
I want to call the
I'm
police.
telling you,
That's an
turn around.
unironic shirt.
That's an unironic shirt for 2020. That's wild.
One at taser point.
This is this year.
Put your hands behind your back. If you move, you're getting tased. Do you understand me?
I didn't do anything. Sorry. Didn't do anything.
That's like a B+ on
77,
handcuffing.
I
I'm
got
not
a
mad about
whiskey
that.
Mike, signal 55.
I need to know what I'm being detained for.
Whiskey Mike. So white male.
That's what he
For
drank.
DUI.
I didn't drive. I don't even have a sorry, I didn't have a, nope. My car
you're
Gloves.
is not even here. Sorry.
Okay, we're currently at like 9 points so far. We're in the positive though.
Now you're under arrest for resisting.
I'm not.
Oh, it says Hillary for prison?
Oh, does it?
Can we wait
That's
for
what
the...
Emil says.
Can we wait for...
Walk to the truck before you start
I
catching
would
extra
believe that
charges.
more.
For what? For what?
I've already told you. I'm out here investigating a DUI. Have a seat in the truck. You're under arrest for resisting.
For what? I wasn't...
So I'm guessing this would be resisting a search? Because
technically,
technically,
also says it's Hillary for prison. Okay,
okay,
that makes sense.
It is compliance cuffing at the end of the day, but he's a little amped.
Yeah, a little bit.
Given how this has gone down, this guy was not assaultive. He didn't take off on him. He wasn't even really like verbally like
combative.
You know what I mean? Like he was not complying.
He didn't verbally jump him.
Yeah, he didn't verbally jump him.
Yeah.
Freemason license plate.
He did ask him what he was being pulled over for.
Yeah, how dare he?
And
so he's a little amped. So
it's assaultive.
So I'm gonna take just 1 point. I'm gonna bring him back to 8. But so far, he articulated the reasoning behind it, and he asked how made it. So, not bad. He needs to slow everyone down, though. To be fair, he needs to clear the air and be like, okay, like you can slow everybody down. I just need 1 unit.
This guy a Transformers super fan.
Yeah.
He got the Bumblebee Corvette.
Oh yeah.
You're under arrest for resisting.
I was not resisting.
Sir, how many times did I tell you to get out of your car?
I did.
No, you had to be put at taser point.
Because, no, the door.
Oh, he jacked up his
It's not my
hand.
fault you can't comprehend English. You're under arrest. You're under arrest. It doesn't matter. You want to bet me? That's why you're in the back seat in handcuffs. My body cam's been activated the whole time.
We don't need to do a lecture.
No, you're under arrest.
Just close the door, bro.
You're under arrest. Car's running.
Minus points for
Right
lecture.
here on the phone. Kept refusing to get out of the car.
We're at 7.
After multiple verbal commands. So I finally had to reach in and get the door open.
Is this open?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, look at that. A big old bottle of smear. That's
not open.
That's not open. You just broke the seal, bro.
But apparently he's been at the house drinking. That's the wife right there. She's the caller. That was just laying in the seat right here beside him. Complied with the red dot vehicle, and I tried to use the bar here as leverage, and he ended up getting away from me, so I just pulled a taser on him, and he finally complied with the red dot.
Point at him or just low red?
What's that?
Point at him or low red?
No, it was in his
Come on,
chest.
Sarge. I pointed it at him.
Too close.
No worries. Oh, that's what tricked you open right there.
Is that what cut him up?
It is.
Right there.
Yeah.
Act
It's an expensive cut.
Your family's gonna see all of it, all right? I'm sorry.
You're giving a lawful command to step out of this vehicle.
Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Cheyenne!
Get in the
What the
car.
hell's this for?
I don't know why they pulled him back out.
That ain't mine.
I'm gonna put him in upside down.
Put him in upside down.
Ma'am, you want to drive the car back?
Yeah, I'll drive it back. I'm sorry, I had to. I can't let him drink and drive.
Wow, the wife's snitching.
I've been married to that man for almost 30 years. In the last 10 years, I've been hell. Absolute hell.
A whole decade of your life spent with someone who you would describe being married to as hell. What are you doing? Domestics, dog. They kill me.
He was back in Virginia.
Bro,
when we lived
mustache
in
over here
Virginia.
was asking the
Again,
good
was
questions.
drunk like this, starting trouble at a restaurant. And he called the cops on me for some reason. Called the cops on me, and they obviously saw it.
So you got like disorderly.
Apple Watch.
Bring it back.
Yeah, we're sending it for restaurant. I'm gonna say 6. We're at 6 so far.
Yeah,
Because he was just at a restaurant.
It should be unlocked if you need to get it.
But he's never been.
Okay, he's never had a DUI?
No, never had a DUI.
So you said he destroyed part of the house. Was that?
Yes.
Oh, so you wasn't at home when all this
I
took
was
place.
not.
Okay.
That's
but
civil.
My daughter was on the phone with me, and he was calling me.
He's
all
allowed
kinds
to
of
destroy
vulgarities,
part of his
asking
house.
me about this credit card that he. I'll leave your life. I'll be out of your life.
Wouldn't it be cool? We'll check and make sure they're not too tight, and we can get you up.
Kick your feet over in the floor. We're gonna sit you back up.
Oh, it is for prison. Okay.
I didn't do anything to.
Sir, I'm not here to argue with you. I asked you to put your feet in the floorboard.
Yeah, come on.
Or we're going to leave you like this.
Come on, put your feet up here.
It affects my. No.
All right, what
No,
you gonna sit up from where you're at?
I can't. The wrist.
So his incredibly dry, cracked lips, and kind of like you can kind of hear cotton mouth. What that can happen from stress. Also, if you drink a bunch and get super dehydrated, that could happen. But that is very sussy for meth. Very, very sussy for meth.
These. I can't.
So maybe his name is Hillary.
From where you're at.
I can't.
And
No,
he
it's
needs to go
it's
to
not gonna
prison.
hurt. It's
Yeah.
not gonna happen.
My man.
I can't. I can't.
Well, the cuffs aren't coming off. Not
What did I do to?
Right here. We're. Okay, well, we're.
I'm not doing anything.
You get some people who are pretty decent at dosing themselves on meth.
Fuck. I'm not. Okay. I'm not. What did I do? You still have not. Actually, good. It's too tight, please. And I couldn't get out of the. You good?
I'm good. Thank you. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say.
Oh, now they're Mirandizing.
You going to keep interrupting me? I don't sit in here and listen to me.
There is no test. I wasn't resisting.
Well, not trying to turn your rights.
If I were for no.
Oh, that sounds like a good time.
Arrest for
Don't get in a back and forth when you're Mirandizing somebody. Give it to them once. If they say, I don't understand, say it a second time. They said they don't understand. Just be done with it. You say, I reasonably did my best to make sure that they understood their rights. Also, you shouldn't have to be asking anything. I'm gonna give deputies. I'll give them a +7 for that. I don't know what was going on there, but we'll get deputies at +10. Keith, is that fair?
No, at 5.
Okay.
We had some deductions in there.
There was 9. Okay, so we're at +9.
There was a lot of lecturing.
There was a lot of lecturing.
Stuff we can't get further.
This looks like Mars or Mexico.
And we'll make as many announcements as we can over the PA.
In film.
4:29 p.m. July 26th. As the Burrell fire quickly rushes towards the town of Havilah, so too were 3 Kern County Sheriff's deputies and a U.S. Forest Service officer trying to evacuate people out of town.
Oh my God. What? It is on our side of the road.
Less than 10 minutes later, as deputies traveled on School Street, the group made a startling discovery that the fire was blocking their path.
Hey, Ty, we need to get out of here.
We're on School Street, and a fire has jumped across the road, and we're going to be dealing with multiple fires in our area.
At 4:38, the deputies realized they were in trouble. All their escape routes were blocked by the rapidly spreading inferno. Their body cameras capturing the threatening flames and smoke, thick like tar, filling the skies. The deputies knew they needed help from firefighters.
I can't see if we can get out that
This
way.
is
I don't think
sad.
so, man. We're stuck.
The deputies now had to carefully coordinate with dispatchers to find a way out of the area. It's decided that help from fire helicopters or a KCSO air unit would be their best option.
We've almost made it to the dead end of Carper, and the air unit is probably going to be the best bet.
It's weird that we get like no audio for this.
It's 4:48, and amidst the chaos, a moment of selflessness. As the trio prepares to move to higher ground, the Forest Service officer gives the deputies 2 fire-resistant jackets. The group now appears to consider burning around them to keep larger flames away.
Where are we going to light it? Down here? Are you sure about that? Yeah.
Fire-resistant jacket is not going to save you from a lack of oxygen.
Hopefully it burns you down that way.
5 o'clock. As the sky around them is entirely blocked out by smoke, making air rescue nearly impossible, the group spots a fire truck and rushes to meet their rescuers. In their voices, you can hear relief setting in, but the group is still shaken from their experience.
Oh my God. Okay, we're almost there. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay.
40 minutes after realizing their tense situation, the 4 men make it safely to fire crews.
You guys okay? We're on the fire first.
They don't seem like they're in that big of a hurry. I'm going to go ahead and give -5 for having to get rescued by fire. So you're at +4. Shout out to fire for being heroes.
Fire, yeah, I've had those. I was out on one, we were like evacuating homes, and the fire like jumped the road behind us.
Yeah.
We were with a county fire guy, and all of a sudden he starts running for his truck.
I bet.
And he's like, let's go. And I was like, holy smoke, yeah. And we looked in the mirror, just fire, just like
They can't get on you
shot
that
across
fast.
the road. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So we are at +4 for deputies, -1,630 for municipal, +3,010 for state, +15 for EMS, +10 for camera, -105 for suspects, and +15 for Ford.
2024, an officer was handling a case at a hospital in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. During his time there, he noticed a 19-year-old male named Deshaun briskly walking out of the ER towards the main entrance. The officer knew that Deshaun was arrested by the sheriff's office earlier in the day on felony charges and was being held at the hospital for medical clearance before.
They don't have somebody sitting on him? We did medical transfers all the time. It was like felony DWI or, ag assault, and like you're in custody. Even if you're at the hospital, like somebody's
Maybe
sitting on you.
Maybe they had one of those big beef-fed EMS guys, and they thought they were fine.
Maybe.
Or being transported to jail. In response,
Free-range
the officer
EMS.
started jogging
I
towards him.
love this little graphic.
This little graphic is incredible.
Ordering him to stop, Deshaun began to run, wearing nothing but underwear, a neck brace, and a hospital gown while tearing off his medical cables.
Come back here.
He then called out to someone in a vehicle whom the officer recognized as his 18-year-old brother, Keenan.
Stop now! No. Stop now! Take it off on the car. Black Chevy Impala going to the front of the line. Get it right there.
Another officer happened to be nearby and initiated a pursuit.
Black Chevy
What
Impala,
an
front
idiot.
lot. Copy 28. Adam William Edward 5399. It'll be
Shout out to this chick for getting there on time and also getting after it.
1080.
Yeah, don't screw it up. Women are currently crushing it in this stream.
Southbound on Whipple. He's driving without lights on. Speeds 45. Or southbound on Whipple. Eastbound Fulton. Southbound on 6th Ave.
Was he getting roasted by a patient?
I think so.
Driven by Keenan Nyron.
I think he's roasting the police officer.
Yeah, tell him you look like you never run.
So I'm going to take 10 points away from camera, guys. We're back to 0 because apparently there's the wrong date on the stream. Allegedly.
Whatever.
Due to their speed,
Y'all know
no
what day it
headlights,
is.
and the residential area, the pursuit was terminated.
For real? You have a felony arrest in custody. They get away, which is another felony. And wow.
Wisconsin.
I guess you're right. Doug, maybe I need to start like a consulting firm. I feel like I can quit my day job and be rich.
You'd make bank.
Like how to better. I would just take I would get like commissioned in the state to like just go right out with them and like make an evaluation for like a month and then be like, okay, these are the prescribed training modules we're going to do to get everyone to suck less.
Speeds of 65. I'm terminating.
She's self-terminating.
I'm terminated at 6th and Lake. He continued southbound. Still blacked out. I'm just trailing behind. He's going eastbound on Water.
Dispatch soon advised they located the vehicle on public cameras, leading to another pursuit with speeds up to 100 miles per hour in a 30 mile per hour zone.
1080 southbound Fairfax.
He ain't terminating.
Speeds currently 65, still southbound Fairfax.
As one officer prepared to deploy stop sticks, a random red SUV turned around erratically and parked behind the squad car.
Speeds 90, car still blacked out.
Coming up on Damon. So my squad's right here. He's gonna miss it. He's missing it. Not successful, not successful.
Tell me this is not parents. Oh my gosh.
Still southbound Fairfax, slowing down. Still eastbound, going 93.
How are you guys getting smoked by an Impala? Shout out to Chevy right now, I guess.
Southbound over the hills.
It's also like
super unleaded in it.
He put super unleaded.
Eventually, Keenan approached the curb at 70 miles per hour, but failed to navigate it, causing him to hit the curb and take flight.
That'll do it. That will be a 1050.
Vehicle went off the road 1050.
Oh, bad 1050.
In the pond by vehicle's at gunpoint. Their vehicle's in the pond outside Lasker's Jeweler.
157 has less lethal.
He's got the big less lethal. My dog.
I'm gonna head up to this building here.
How many do you see? I just see the one. If they come this way, I'm gonna have you switch to taser, okay?
Sounds good.
The driver, Keenan, was then ordered out of the vehicle.
Where? Alright, Keenan, exit the vehicle, start walking backwards to us. Do it now. You're gonna get wet, don't worry about it.
So just kind of keep your peripheral. I don't see the other guy right now.
We can take him up here. Let's get an arrest team.
Look at that, an arrest plan. Oh, we're getting it together.
I got hands.
We're getting it together.
Stop. Turn around. Come over here. Help me with hands.
That's two different
As an
agencies.
officer arrived and prepared K9 Bolt, the earlier red SUV entered the parking lot with all the squad cars. The driver then flipped off the officer and started yelling profanities, taking his attention away from the suspects.
128 headquarters.
Watch your profanities.
Unrelated auditor, that'd be really funny.
What's your problem? Adam William Young, 2103. Adam William Young,
I was
2103.
gonna take his shoe off.
What
and
are
throw
you
it.
doing?
Keep walking backwards. Keep coming, Keenan.
I've had this
Keep
happen more than once.
walking.
It's a good time.
Keep walking.
Is it like a related party or is it just a random person?
It would be random people. They would just see that there's a bunch of lights and stuff going on, and they would just come and like heckle us. It was dumb.
Can't. You don't get to follow our pursuit. You don't get to follow our pursuit.
This is definitely an
Go
auditor.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's got a little logo
Keep
on his
walking.
SUV.
Keep walking. My hands seem to my left. Yep, I got hands right here. Take over comms. All right, Keenan, keep coming to the sound of my voice slowly. Interlace your fingers on top of your head. Take two steps to your left. All right, keep coming. Keep coming. Are you hurt at all?
Yeah.
What hurts?
My body.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk over here. You guys got another guy over there?
157, I have one in custody.
All right, don't let him get closer.
Hey, Mitch, we got him that's been following our pursuit when I was doing spikes.
He's up there. What hurts, Keenan?
My back, bro.
He pulled right up behind me in a squad, in my squad, and he's getting in front of everybody's stuff right now. Guy in the red car.
And I don't know what happened.
It's called interference. Real easy. You just tell them, hey, go stand over there. No? Okay, go stand over there or go to jail. No? Okay, go to jail. Ask, tell, make. Very easy.
The guy with the camera? They hit you? They beat you up?
No. Stop, sir.
Oh, you ain't got to tell me to stop.
He was like...
Could you just watch my 6 here with this guy?
But to be fair,
Tried to locate
what he did there was not interference. He kind of stayed out of the way. He can heckle all he wants and videotape all he wants. But if he started getting in the way, that's how you deal with that. Illegal U-turn?
I want to give +1 to the base suspect for just being like, no, go away.
I'm here for it. Okay. Let's get them to -104.
When the guy that ran from the police thinks you're stupid, like,
yeah.
Deshaun in the vehicle, but he was neither found inside nor seen exiting during or after the pursuit.
Do we know where...
He's not, I don't think he's in the car.
You get the plate off him. I have a bunch of tickets for him for following the pursuit.
Nice.
Can you 10-9? Sorry.
He's asking for the dog. He can only see the...
I can't even hear what the he's saying.
I've got my 3x and looking into the car here, and I don't see anybody else.
Where's Deshaun, man?
He literally hopped out of my car, bro, on by Fairfax.
Is he going to Darian's?
No, I was very by
The kid is kind of messed up.
Is there a door open over there, Nick?
No. This window on the front passenger, it looks like it's
Maybe
down there.
let's not point a rifle when there's cops down there.
We got EMS on the way, okay?
You want to move up on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, he could be, like, hiding in the grasses here, so just take it slow.
Since the random guy proceeded to interfere with the incident and essentially be a Class A jackass, officers decided to place him under arrest.
Joshua.
Oh, his name was Joshua. Damn it.
Dang.
For what? Stop resisting.
I'm not. Yeah, you are. How am I resisting? Don't touch my phone.
I'm gonna give that dude a ticket. When we're all done with this, he doesn't get to follow our pursuit at the same speeds that we are and whip around.
Looks empty. All right, let's just go ahead and go with the car first.
Okay.
Can't take my phone from me.
You failed to pull over.
I failed to pull over?
Yeah. You.
I did not fail to pull over. You were causing a hazard on the road. What? I can't drive on Fairfax, huh?
Well, I'm putting his phone right
Not
now.
allowed to drive on Fairfax.
You have to pull over. Front seats are clear. Subwoofers in the trunk. It's clear.
Where's our suspect?
He got dude went. Yeah, with him.
Penetrate the south side before. Between.
Shout out to his brother, though. That's a ride or die right there.
This is
Later, officers did before fleeing the hospital and being picked up by Keenan. Dispatch also informed that Keenan had 3 active felony cases. 5 days later, officers in an unmarked squad car were conducting surveillance at a residence in search of
the brother
Deshaun.
also
The night
had
prior, police received
warrants.
Bro. Some felonious kids.
information from Deshaun's mother that he was likely staying at that residence.
Probably like security
they soon
fraud or
saw
something.
a vehicle, possibly driven by Deshaun, pass by their unmarked squad car and planned to arrest him when he exited. Once they saw him parked in an alleyway, they quickly blocked him in.
Block him in. Go, go, go. Block it in now. He's got it. Yeah, he is. Go, car, now! Go, car, now!
He took off again.
Wow. He sped away with me and then he's 1080 through the yard. That's 43. He took off from me in the car.
Did Josh get +5 for
His
biting
vehicle was
Juan?
eventually
No.
found in the area, but it had been abandoned.
Bro, this kid!
At this point, it was evident Deshaun had dug himself in deeper shit. He currently had felony warrants and a significant amount of pending felony charges from several law enforcement agencies. Police were then able to pinpoint his current location after gathering information from multiple sources.
Gotta
About
catch
8
him
hours
first.
after Deshaun fled a second time, police went to another residence where he was believed to be hiding. They happened to spot Deshaun's friend Jeremiah, who also had an arrest warrant.
Yeah, you're Jeremiah, right? Yes. Yeah, you got a warrant, bro.
For what?
I don't know what it's for.
For what, though?
I don't know what it's for.
Like,
I don't know why you have a warrant. You have a warrant.
like, what does it say? That's what it say.
I don't know what it says. Trans behind your back for him, man?
It's actually pretty accurate. Oftentimes, unless it's a felony warrant, we won't know what the charge is for. It's very rare. You have to do like a CCH or like a request and all that. It's really dumb.
Yep.
Plus 100 to narrators. You know what? I'll give plus 20. I'll let camera guys be at 20.
You got nothing crazy on you, bro? Don't check. Don't check. Don't check. Just asking. All right. Go ahead, put your hands behind your back for me. I appreciate you being cooperative. So where's Deshaun at?
What are you talking about? I wonder why I got a warrant here. That's crazy.
I don't know.
This is the first time I just came out here because I know I had. When you miscoordinated earlier. I know, yeah, you know, I'm not.
Once I see somebody once, I remember forever. When Deshaun was running around the parking lot, you said, man, you can't even.
Oh, it was his friend that was talking shit. Oh my God, bro.
It was the heckler.
This is going deep.
I know, yeah, you know. I'm not saying I don't know. I'm saying
that's
like,
how I remember you. I'm just letting you know. That's how I remember.
No, I'm saying you act like I know where he be at. Like I don't know where he be
You
at.
know where he's at?
No, I just came back from California. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't know.
I mean, you were there at the thing, so.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I was there at the thing. I've known Deshaun since I was 12.
Man, you gotta talk some sense in him, dude. He's gonna get hurt.
When that stuff at the hospital happened, I wasn't for sure if it was him driving. I heard a car drove into a pond. I'm looking at the news. I'm like,
yeah, dude.
That's just crazy,
man.
Okay.
Just to let you know, man, if we get him in your house, Deshaun, if we find him in there, you could
Harboring
we could be
a
charged for you
fugitive.
too.
Well, I'll let him know that he can't come over no more. He hasn't been over there.
His car was over there last night. Huh? His car was at your place last night. So Deshaun's not in there?
Not that I know.
Would you let us go look?
I mean, to be honest, I really want to let you guys go look, just because my brother's ashes are in there and we have important stuff, and my mom doesn't let people use it.
We know he's in there.
Subsequently, police contacted Jeremiah's mother, who confirmed he should be alone at the residence and mentioned seeing a younger white male on her Ring camera earlier. She gave permission for the police to clear the residence where they
These mamas are snitching today.
Mom!
suspected Deshaun was hiding.
We have consent from mom to go into the apartment.
Come on, Big Sarge, let it happen.
We have a set of keys from Jeremiah. Is it okay if we use those keys to make sure he's not in here? Okay. If you got my keys, go ahead. We're not trying to intrude on you at all. We don't want it. We're not going to look through.
Hey, dog, she gave you consent. Shut the fuck up and go.
Go in, kick it. Nobody else in your house.
Don't kick it. Use the keys.
Yep. Got my key. Unlocked my door. When you go back out, please don't give my key to Jeremiah. He can stay homeless until I get back because I don't want this. I want to make sure that I can enjoy my.
Wow.
I'm gonna plus 15 for moms, dude.
Yes. Moms are killing it this stream.
Moms plus 15. That's
It is
mega based.
Ladies' night.
You know what? Yeah, outside of that one chick terminating that pursuit. Yes.
Yeah.
Since Keenan
Did she
had
terminate
mentioned that
herself, or
Deshaun
did they
might
tell her to
have two
terminate
hands.
it?
Do what?
Did they tell her to terminate, or did she terminate herself?
She self-terminated.
Oh, okay.
For safety. And that's up to the officer's discretion. I mean, they were doing
Mhm.
residential streets at like 70s, so like I kind of get what she did. But... yeah, it is what it is.
Handguns. Additional
70
units were
fast for
called in.
residential street?
Yes, his
I've done 95 before, and it's not a good idea.
brother Keenan got arrested. Matt and Connor went and talked to him that night. He said that Deshaun has 2 guns and usually leaves it at the place where he's staying. He usually doesn't have them on him. So we'll probably go in and do a full tactical clear of the residence.
They got a ballistic shield and a little pepper gun.
That's a pistol shield at best.
That mom is awesome. She's like, can you take that jail key?
Still something.
He can be homeless till I get back from my cruise.
She just wants to give it back to him?
No, but I was like, as far as
kind of civil.
it's civil, we have to.
Want to give it back to him? He's a resident, yeah.
What if you
No,
accidentally
you
drop it?
don't. It's civil. Bro, put it in property. Let it be a thing. Just don't give it back to him. That's dumb. Also,
Seems
you're
like
gonna
evidence to me.
You're also gonna hold him on charges for harboring a fugitive. Yeah, he ain't getting out of there. No, easy. Dude, this is easy. Light work, lightweight.
Operation, you guys running?
Morning. How you doing, Pipes?
Doing good. Just waiting for some equipment.
All right, Connor, take that. Use the pepper ball. 40, it's too close. This.
Look at this man. My boy is here with a painted rifle, his hand in his pocket, in like casual clothes. This is not the guy. This is a terrifying human being. This would be the worst case scenario. If you decide to resist or run or whatever, this guy's like 4 divorces in and like a Copenhagen can away from a heart attack, but is the most dangerous guy on scene right now. Like,
It says no standoff, so you're better off.
And that perimeter guy or something.
I can go run it over to him.
It's scary,
Take that
dude.
over to them and then come back. We can have it. Where's Tyler? Oh.
Okay, is the blue ball gun, is that pepper balls too?
it's a 40 Mike, I think.
Oh, okay.
That's a big ouchie.
Eau Claire
Yeah.
Police Department, anybody inside? Announce yourselves. You come off your right. Eau Claire Police Department, anybody inside? Announce
There it is.
yourselves.
That's the way to do it.
Tell me when you're ready for cam. Hop in. Just
I always feel bad. You see how young this kid is? It's holding the shields. We had rifle shields that covered a little bit more. But we would do this exact same thing where a rifle would go over the shoulder and they'd hold the shields. And there was twice where I pre-staged tourniquets on the rookie's legs because I was like, dog, if we're getting shot, it's your legs. Like, just let's go put these on there and just kind of get them ready. And then I'll just rip the cord and make sure that you don't die. But, yeah, from like the mid-thigh down, they didn't cover anything. But behind it, I mean, these things were tanks. They were like 80-pound shields. They were legit. This is a pistol shield. We had rifle shields. Also, RIP your hearing. Like, I'm going to shoot this thing off like...
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that.
Like
That
six
is right.
inches
That
from
is
your face.
huge.
Yeah. It's a bad time. But
It's
shout
not
out to-
service related though.
No, not at all.
No.
cover. Can you see all of the left?
Yeah.
It's all those concerts you went to.
Yeah, exactly.
Cover straight. We'll stay right here. You want to pop that robot in, Adam?
You got a robot?
I'm gonna start moving.
These first 2 rooms are clear, by the way. Anybody inside, come to the door right now.
Both bedrooms, two closed doors.
Yep, if you go down the hall to the left, we have an open bedroom. I'm checking now.
Anybody in the back bedroom, come out, show your hands.
Watch the hallway.
We're just going to get a little angle. Anybody in the bedroom, come out right now. just hold right there. Yeah, just watch that bedroom. Movement in the bed. Movement in the bedroom?
Eau Claire Police Department, in the bedroom, make yourself known.
I'm gonna try to push this door open.
There's movement under
the blankets. We're back to this
Police
censorship.
Department, make yourself known. In the bedroom, make yourself known.
Person lying in the bed. Get out of bed right now and come to the living room with your hands up.
Okay, I got a clear shot of that room.
Okay, go ahead, go in.
It's an air mattress. I can't see on top of it.
After several minutes of no response, police announced they would discharge pepper balls into the room. At this point, Deshaun suddenly stood up with his hands in the air and exited the room.
Can we just pepper him?
If you don't show yourself, you will get sprayed with pepper spray. Hands! Let me see your hands! He's intentionally covering himself up. Deshaun! This is the police.
It's always a good time.
Come on, put your hands up now.
Been in this situation a few times.
Show his hands. What? Towards me. If you do not comply, you will get shot with a pepper ball. Do it now.
Walking, keep walking. Pull him out. Pull him back right now before you cuff him.
Good job.
What? What?
S tier finish here.
I love you, babe.
But a negative 10
While
to
wearing a
suspects.
heartbreaker shirt.
Negative 10 to suspects for the I love you, bae. Kids. Do better. Gloves.
That's so hot.
Huh?
That's so hot.
Why are we so hot?
Yeah, like a lot of people.
You're a high-profile guy, Deshaun.
Wrong place, wrong time type of shit. They will go to prison.
Bro looks like the never gonna give you up guy.
It's up to the courts.
Kind of does. Rick Lashley or whatever.
Yeah.
I hope so.
You really think so?
I hope so.
Why?
So you put a lot of people in danger.
Actually, I didn't really.
Did you know I was the one who you almost hit today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Stupid decisions you make.
Yeah, sure. I ain't making no decision. Wait a minute, that's my key.
Seems like a nice kid.
Give you permission to turn around and throw that key as far as you can. I'm calling Jeremiah.
Do it.
Throw that key as far as you can, bro. Let's give mom some more points. She's getting 20 more,
You
dog.
accidentally dropped it while you were in there, and you couldn't find it, and so you just had to close the door.
Plus 35 for mom so far. We're crushing.
Sure, you have a lot of things you deal with in a day as an officer.
Yeah, you jackass.
You have the right to remain ordering any. Understand your rights. All right.
Let's go.
I wouldn't have Mirandized him. I mean, you're taking him on the warrant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, girlfriend's here. Golly, mama's roasting people. Okay, hold on.
Oh my God.
We're at plus 45 for moms.
Wow.
It's very rare, but every once in a while you get some based moms like this. Every once in a while.
Things out, but this is no way to go through life. Like you're gonna end up being in prison at 21 years old.
You know what, man? I like when I have a respectful officer. Man, I don't.
I'm not gonna listen to this kid.
You ask me.
Felony counts of first-degree recklessly endangering safety, attempting to flee, elude an officer, and misdemeanor operating a motor vehicle while revoked. Keenan was charged with felony counts of first-degree recklessly endangering safety, ×2, attempting to flee, elude an officer, ×2, harboring, aiding a felon, bail jumping, and misdemeanor resisting an officer. He also received multiple traffic citations totaling over $2,200. And the Class A jackass from the pursuit was charged with misdemeanor counts of resisting obstructing an officer, disorderly conduct, and resisting failing to stop. He also earned himself over $500 in citations. He later was found guilty due to a no contest plea for all charges and was sentenced to either 10 days in jail or 80 hours of community service, ultimately opting for the community service.
I'd have taken him to jail, dude. It's only like
time, 100%.
3 or 4 days or something, dude.
Yeah, they don't actually make you sit in jail for 10 days.
No. Bro, you're in there for like 4, and they're like, it's good enough. 20 more for narrators. I'll allow it. This is a pretty good video so far. We're at 40 for media, including Juan.
In the end, Deshaun and Keenan were given cash bonds set at $500 and $4,000. Visit Code Blue Cam.
Crazy.
Where's this at?
What about Jeremiah, though?
Wisconsin. Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Gotta commit felonies there, dog. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I want to what happened to Jeremiah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Oh, moms sound like they're about to lose some points. Ooh.
It's a good thing they built up a cushion.
Unfolded in Craighead County when a 7-year-old boy was found walking alone.
This animation, dog.
They're stepping up their
miles
game.
from home.
Plus another 10.
Alerted
This is
authorities
like an
after
AI
the child,
thing.
attempting
Probably.
to reach Valley View School,
It's a good one, though.
appeared at his
It's
farm
good, though,
shop
yeah.
on Craighead Road 457. The boy explained that he had missed the school bus that morning and was afraid of getting into trouble at home if he didn't make it to school. Valley View School was over 7 miles away, making the boy's journey both dangerous and alarming. When Deputy Lloyd Norman arrived on
Whatever,
the scene,
our
the
parents
child
did not
recounted how
say
he had
walk
been sent
uphill
to
both
bed
ways in the
without
snow.
supper the
Exactly.
night
What are you
before
talking
his
about?
punishment. He also revealed that he was
Soft.
responsible for setting his own alarm, waking up, and getting ready for school on his own because, in his words, she wasn't going to. The deputy was further disturbed to learn that the boy had not eaten breakfast that morning.
So everything until the not feeding the kid, I don't believe is criminal, at least in Texas. But you do have to feed your children and clothe them and adequately give them housing and like the ability to clean themselves and stuff like that. But technically, like the walking home from school, you could maybe do reckless, like endangering, but that's hard if there's like sidewalks provided. If there was no sidewalks provided or something like that, maybe. But like a CPS warriors, go ahead and let me know. But it
You ask a
depends.
Japanese kid, they're like, yeah, that's just every day.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Is like the walking bit is a bit punitive, but I don't see it being criminal in nature. But I could definitely see like the no eating. If there's not like if they're not providing stuff, right, that's different. Also, you're totally late to school if you're having to walk 7 miles.
Yeah.
If you don't
Alone,
miss
I
the
will
bus.
say it's probably bad. Like, I've done and like my cousins and stuff would do in a group, like, because all of them in Mexico would walk to school. And
Sure.
They'd walk probably that, maybe not that, but like 3-4 miles easy, but it's like as a group, you go.
So, do I think it's shitty? Yes. Criminal? No. There's a difference. Lawful but awful, right?
Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
It's not raining.
No, got a little shower a while ago, but other than that, I think that's all we got.
How you doing, buddy? Where you live at? Say what?
Man, come here, man.
Oh, it's okay. You can't remember?
And I am going to my school.
You're going to school?
Do you know where Valley View is?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going there.
I do. I'm here to help you this morning, okay?
I was feeding, and I just caught a glimpse coming by the side of the barn. I thought, well, there's supposed to be somebody here, you know. And I look, this little guy. He says he's missed the bus.
Okay.
His mom told him he had to go.
My dude has spurs on his boots. Jeez.
Go to school.
Where's your mama at?
I don't know what.
Is she at home?
Yeah, but I don't know what road.
See, I can't figure out which bus driver runs this route. Not a whole lot of kids
I
drive.
know his address. We're fixing to go over here in a minute. Did you talk to your mom this morning?
No, she.
Roja, you need
I
to
got
chill.
in trouble, and my
How dad
mom
jokes can get you
said,
banned.
Today, you have to wake up.
So the kid's articulating to the officer. This is really good posture when talking to minors or potential even victims of crimes. So it's really, we're used to looming over people. It's kind of our job. You like scowl and loom because you're typically doing interviews, right? And with the suspect, I want to give them this idea that I'm in control and I own this scene and I'm not one to be messed with, right? But when you're talking to victims, you don't want to put off any of those things. And so him sitting to get himself like closer to his level, speaking very softly. You notice he's also like pivoted away. Psychologically, all of those things will make you less threatening. And so good job on the interview part. I don't know if he did that on purpose or not, but this is how they would teach it.
Okay, well, we're going to make sure you get to school, but we're going to go talk to her real quick, too, okay?
Can you just talk to her?
Did you eat breakfast this morning or anything?
Good question.
Are you hungry? All right. Did you eat supper last night?
Good question.
Did you eat last night either?
She said you're not gonna eat supper, and she said you just eat to stay in your room for all night.
Okay. So these are great questions, and they're good ones to again build the case for neglect. I'm gonna preface this for people that I'm a bleeding heart person. There's nothing I can do about that. It sucks, but understand that the kid saying it and being able to prove it are two very different things. And though it might add to the totality of the circumstances on trying to prove neglect, kids say weird stuff all the time. And the problem with an officer getting that like outcry statement, we oftentimes, at least specifically in Texas, we were not allowed to interview kids under the age of 10 and use what they're saying in the court of law, because like you have to establish, like, because they can't consent to stuff, like they've established basically anyone under the age of 10 like needs to be interviewed in a very, very specific way. And they have what they call forensic interviewers. And so you'll have literally someone who specializes in childhood development and then like interviewing, and they'll have to establish, like, do you know what lying is? Give me an example of lying. Now I'm asking you a question. I need you to not lie to me. And then they have to establish that they know what the truth is and why that's important, to be honest, and whatever, for it to hold up in court. If not, like, almost all of this stuff is going to be thrown out as evidence. Be very cognizant of that when you're interviewing a minor. It's still a good question because you're trying to build reasonable suspicion, right? But be thinking in the back of your mind, this is really where supervisors can really bail you out, or senior officers. I'd be getting Keith on the horn and saying, hey, I have a kid. This is what the kid's saying. I'd be asking someone like Keith to like go get me whoever the county person is that could do this. There's oftentimes like third party like advocacy groups. CPS is the most known one because it's federal. We had Allied for Kids here in DFW. It's a really good organization, but it's a couple different organizations where they have specifically licensed clinicians that can do those interviews for you and then actually make these statements admissible in court. Here, I'm going to see this. Sebrick, worked in CPS, safety plan would most likely be implemented. That's 9 times out of 10. That's where it's going to go. The state, and I think this is a good thing, but the state does not want to dispossess parents of kids because also the state doesn't want the kid, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, also, and this is something I learned while I was doing, because when I was doing my psych degree, my focus was going to be like child development stuff. And almost always what they were telling us was that it is still, even in an abusive situation, better for the kid to be with the parents than to be in the system.
Yep.
Like 9 times out of 10, it's got to be pretty heinous for them to be removed, because it is just developmentally better for them, as horrible as that sounds, than to be the additional trauma of being taken, put in the system, all of the stuff that goes with that.
Something, and I'll say this, I had a lot of personal experience with this while I was in policing, is part of the safety plan. You have a really cool opportunity to find responsible family members, right? Moving a kid in a house within their family is way easier than moving a kid completely out of the family, right? And probably better also, like, cognitively and stuff like that. And so, like, oftentimes, like, I'd have to arrest mom because she's doing something crazy, and you have a child that's involved in that kind of stuff. And part of that safety plan in CPS should be getting involved either way. But CPS can kind of help you in that, but it gives you an opportunity to try to start laying the foundation for getting that kid to a path of not being victimized, right? But it's a slow one. Like, and I'm okay with it being a slow one, mostly because, like, kids say stuff sometimes which can be kind of taken out of context or whatever because they're young. But also, like, I don't like the idea of the state stepping in all the time. Because, again, what's the difference in between a spanking and abuse? Or what's the difference in between, you know, not letting the kid eat gummy bears and not feeding the kid, right? Because a very different ball game, and especially once you get to, like, really young kids. sourcing out what the truth is. It's hard enough with adults. It's even more complicated with kids. So like you need to be really specific about, and it's for any law enforcement interaction, but like specifically with kids, you have to be very careful about how you say things, what you say, in what manner you're asking them questions in, because a lot of that stuff can be very confusing to kids that are going to lack the like mental capacity to be able to contextualize what's going on. Typically, like oftentimes when we interacted with children, especially in like an abusive situation, they were taught to fear us right out of the get-go. They were told if you talk to the police, they're going to come in and take you out of the home and you're going to go to prison. They would say like, what? And of course the kids believe it, right? So you should be really careful. If and even the same thing in like human trafficking, it's a very similar set of circumstances where you'll have typically a young person that's being removed from what they believe is a bad situation, and they're being put in a worse one, but they're being convinced by the people putting them there that, well, if you go to the police are just going to throw you in prison for prostitution. Like, they're not your friends. I'm trying to help you better your life. And so you're going to have to push back against a lot of that. It's really like social programming. Same thing happens with kids. And again, in the day and age of the internet, this is why we do OnlyCops, right? We're trying to educate people on that stuff. Just be very careful. This guy's doing a great job.
Okay. And I just been doing my homework.
What did you get in trouble for?
Can't remember. It was a long. And Shaq was gonna. Then.
I'm gonna get your information real quick.
See, I don't know Hawkins around here. He said that his bus comes down this road. See, I don't know if he's
Those kids so lucky this wasn't just like a serial killer that found him. You know what I mean? Like, golly.
He told me he'd been out all night, and I'm like, why have you been out all night?
There's
CR457.
Yep.
It's our neighbor's kid. She was driving down here this morning. She called the police.
Is that a vape in his hand?
She picked him up. He was walking. She took him back home, and she's been up there beating on the mom's door, trying to get him to come to the door. She said the kid went around to the back of their house and he disappeared. And she opened up the door, she yelled inside. We've called her cell phone. We've messaged her on Facebook.
Doors unlocked though?
Doors unlocked. She's up there at my house. My wife's freaking the fuck out. She's like, I don't know if this kid's went in the house.
Okay, you should have called police a long ass time ago, dog. Like, that. Negative points for bystanders here, because this shit pisses me off. Like, at what point do you like, well, maybe I should call somebody? Like, maybe this is not like a, neighborhood problem. Maybe, like, I don't know. This shit makes me.
And I was like, honey, I'm driving here to the house. I said, there's a cop down here, and I see a kid on the porch. I said, you right. And she's been up there beating on the mom. Messaged her on Facebook.
Doors unlocked though?
Doors unlocked. She's back down here.
Yeah, 10.
I'm just skipping ahead.
Head over to his address right.
Go ahead, dispatch.
Here, you want something to drink real quick, bud? You got anything to eat? You got anything?
Bro, you know how many times I've lost my lunch to kids? Ugh. Bro, and I'm a big boy. Like, I need food, but be over there eating, like, gas station protein bars because I gave up my whole lunch to a kid. It was the worst. I hated my beat for this.
Yeah, I got some. Told me down there.
Door, and I didn't go in, but I was yelling for her.
Yeah, these accents are killing me, too.
So I thought he went in the back, and I've been yelling for him, and I can't get him to come to the door. Well, I know why. I don't know how he went past.
Somebody's okay.
No? We got jerky?
Dog, he's giving up his personal stash, dog. He's like, whatever.
He said he got in trouble last night.
You gotta keep a spare stash.
Just
hit up a Buc-ee's real quick.
Dude, no kidding. Okay, so sheriffs, I'm currently at like plus 55 right now on how this call's getting worked. They're doing a good job.
When he was going to bed and setting his own alarm, getting up and going to school on his own, they wouldn't waking him up. So he got up this morning late on his own, missed the bus. Oh, buddy.
We're gonna go see mom here in a second. Hell yeah.
She said there is a guy that lives here.
So who's the blonde lady? Is that a neighbor?
That was the neighbor that was like concerned.
Oh, okay.
Like they saw him, were concerned, try to take him home, apparently like the door was locked, or like the lady wasn't answering the door, and so like that's how. Again, I don't know how they didn't call police at that point, but now the police are here.
Yeah, when they lose a child and they're just like,
no
oh,
kidding.
well.
I lost a kid. Yeah.
She's got her phone number, but
Why do you walk? He could have taken his car.
Yeah.
His little Fisher Price right there.
Good on them for running the tag. Anytime you approach a residence, run the license plates in case they take off.
Yep.
So these were well-trained deputies, dog. I'm here for it. Is this door open? I think I can do it. I think I can do like a security sweep or something.
Sheriff's office.
The deputy, concerned for the boy's welfare, took him back to his home but received no response from the mother, 33-year-old Amber Nicole Thompson. Deputies entered the house through an unlocked door, discovering 2 other young boys aged 2 and 3 asleep, along with Thompson, who was found sleeping in one of the bedrooms.
Sheriff's office.
Oh, I've done that a few times. This right here. This is the worst feeling in the world. Trigger discipline's totally a thing. You will muzzle people you don't intend to, but like this is where firearm safety matters.
Sheriff's Department. Kid in the bedroom right there sleeping. Hey, buddy. Sheriff's office. Another kid. Hey, buddy. Hey, the police. Sheriff's office.
This is a nice house.
Clear.
Mm-hmm.
It's messy, but
Hey, buddy, where's your mom?
Yeah, it's not well maintained, but it's probably cost them next to nothing out there.
Oh, probably, yeah. Where's Methany?
Huh? Sheriff's office.
See, they're starting to point their guns to the ground now. They're like, I'm pointing a gun at too many kids today. I need to chill.
Sheriff's office.
They're announcing every
room.
couple times, which is good.
Sheriff's office.
This is how it's taught. Shout out to them.
And loudly announcing.
Yep.
I like.
Yep. But multiple times. And there's zero doubt that I gave you notification. We're at plus 75 so far. You guys are crushing it.
Sheriff's office.
The deputies.
When confronted, Thompson dismissed the seriousness of the situation, stating that it wasn't her problem if the boy walked to school, as she believed he was old enough to handle himself.
Hello, Sheriff's Department. Sheriff's office. How you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
I'm trying to figure out
place
why
is
your
so
kid's
messy.
walking down the road by the landfill on his own.
Who? Which kid?
Your 7-year-old.
I don't know why.
He said you told him to get up and go to school on his own this morning.
He got in a lot of trouble last night, and he got an alarm for Easter.
Well, he missed the bus, and he's
Well, he
scared of
shouldn't.
you, so he
He's scared of me.
took it amongst himself to walk all the way down by the landfill.
He's scared of me. Okay. I mean, he can be scared of me all he wants. He needs to be scared of me. I'm his parent.
That's fine.
That's my job.
You got any ID on you, ma'am?
My husband actually has it. He has my ID and my social. He had to take it to the
Take it verbal, but that's weird.
attorney's office for some things for our business.
Okay, well, what's your first name?
Amber Thompson. I know my ID. I know my DL number by heart.
What'd he get in trouble
She's gonna
for?
be like 8675309.
He purposefully left his 2-year-old brother on a trampoline in the backyard by the pond because he thought he just flat out said he wanted to be mean and left him on there by himself.
What's your birth date?
8/22 of 90.
Oh, it's doxing this lady.
Think it's,
He also yelled at
you
a
said
teacher.
92?
90. He also yelled at a teacher. He also lied to me when he got home about what happened at school that
Behavioral issues.
I was about to say.
Are oftentimes indicative of abusive homes. That's all I'm saying.
Lady, you were describing what kids do
when they're neglected.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
It's whatever.
Okay, so
We'll see what
I've
the
got
stupid
these
thing has to
patches on
say.
my face. He also yelled at a teacher, and then he tried to hide his report card before when he got home. It's been a whole mess of stuff lately.
Okay.
You don't say.
Did he get to eat supper last night? Because he told us
No,
he was.
last night he did not get to eat supper.
Ooh, we verbally admitted. Let's fucking go. Now, hear me out. There are instances where, for instance, they have what is it called? It's the Jewish practice of not eating. They fast basically on the Sabbath, I think. There are instances where like restricting food or like limiting food wouldn't be considered abuse, but like I'm gonna go out on a limb here and says that he's not Jewish. But even if she was, again, there's a reasonableness to it, and the state can place certain limitations on that. You can't like force your kid to not eat.
And that's the first time that has ever happened.
Garnt
Ever.
said Passover.
But when he left his 2-year-old brother because he said he wanted to go play with a cat,
Yep.
and he left one of my other babies on a trampoline.
But with you being an adult, you can't expect a 7-year-old to give his full attention to a 2-year-old kid.
Yes, I can.
Not according
When
to
he
this.
says,
All right.
I want to play outside.
Well, come out front with us real quick.
I have 2 other babies that are sleeping.
Yeah, we don't welcome up.
They're not sleeping now because we had to come in to find you, okay? And,
Hey, y'all need to watch y'all side effects with me. I'm being very kind. I'm a mother with 3 boys, and I'm doing everything I can do.
These accents kill me.
okay? And we don't have an attitude.
Y'all do. Y'all are both y'all are tuning in, and I know.
You think you'd freeze the scene and have CPS do like a welfare check on these kids, I guess?
Probably so. I've already had them en route.
Because the only downside is, so neglect, I could maybe see the neglect part, mostly because there's the restriction of food. Unless there's some semblance of a religious exemption or something like that. Again, it's going to be a safety plan. Was that your dog?
Yes.
I heard something. I was like, what is that?
Here, threw the door wide open.
That's fair.
With the dog.
Can I pet that dog?
She's dancing off screen.
But
yeah.
So yeah, you're probably doing like some sort of like maybe freezing it to see that. Dad's at work. Maybe you wait till Dad gets home. The problem is Dad's probably enabling this, right? Might ask about next of kin and stuff. I don't know. This is weird. But these situations typically suck. You'd be surprised at how little can be done here.
Across town, that's a problem. So don't say that we have an attitude. No, listen, you've talked this whole time. Don't say we have an attitude when your 8-year-old is walking down the street and we can't get a hold of you. Okay?
Okay.
It's a problem. The kid is starving.
Oh, she's mething
beef
eating.
jerky because
You just said he didn't eat supper last night.
No, he didn't.
He hasn't had breakfast either.
Yes, he did. He had breakfast this
He
morning.
said he hadn't even seen you this morning.
No, that was what he was told to do this morning. This is the first
You
time this
expect a
has
7-year-old to
absolutely-
be an adult on his own? Are you serious?
This is absolutely the first time this has ever happened for him to have to wake
You just
up.
hang tight up here. Just hang tight up here.
Yeah, I'd feel weird about the detention. I don't know that you have that per se, but I think you can hold on to the kid though, probably. But I don't know that you can detain her. I'd want to talk to a supervisor or at least look at penal code before I started going down that road.
Yeah.
What are you articulating, Keith, here? What do you think? I'm thinking neglect, but
Well, yeah, neglect and endangerment possibly. I mean, she's home with how old were the babies? 2 and
it was 2 and like 6 or something like that, or 2 and 5.
That's all right.
Those kids being in the house is probably okay, but yeah, this kid walking down the street by himself. I think it's a totality, right? It's the lack of wanting to take him to school, even though she can, not feeding him, saying that he's supposed to be responsible for stuff, and then you'd probably also want to interview like maybe teachers, maybe like the neighbors, and like, hey, have you seen instances where he's not let inside the house, right? Like he has no way of getting inside.
Was it been chained to the tree? I mean,
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
Anything, so
Shame on them for not calling before, but at least once you're there, like I've had to threaten to arrest people to not give me information. I've been like, you want to go to jail for interference? I'm talking to you right now. You're going to talk to me.
I'm fixing to call.
Has happened.
I'm
More than
fixing
once.
to call the child services.
You calling now? Come on, dog.
State Department of Human Services.
Let's see it.
40 dispatch.
Thompson was promptly arrested and taken to the Craighead County Detention Center. The State Department of Human Services was called to the residence, where they discovered bruises on the 3-year-old boy's face, arms, back.
Bro!
Who's shocked?
What's wild about this too is that the doctors that typically do these examinations are very good, because they like Cook's. Shout out to Cook's Children's. There was a physician there that helped me slam dunk a really good case right before I left policing. That'll be a story time story. I think I've told it before to the Discord, but they'll explain specifically how this injury couldn't have been done to themselves or couldn't have been done by like another child. It had to have been done by an adult, and they're very good about that kind of stuff. But you as an officer don't have that level of expertise. I did learn a lot being around these cases a lot, but it's not it won't hold any like legal water because you're just a police officer.
Back and buttocks. Thompson's husband admitted to spanking the child 3 times for lying. District Judge David Bowling charged Amber Nicole Thompson with second-degree domestic battery of a child under 12, a Class C felony, and first-degree endangering the welfare of a minor, a Class D felony. Thompson's bond was set at $50,000.
Oh yeah, that's justice. I'm gonna upvote that. Hell yeah. So deputies are getting a plus 75 for this one. That brings them to 79. It took them a minute, as it typically does with deputies, but they got there.
Yeah.
They figured it out. It's complicated. Dealing with minors is complicated because it's a very gray area. Technically, kids. She's in story time. I owe you guys story time, but I'm gonna try to get to these videos since I'm not giving you guys an after party.
Don't you got circumstances tonight? So
I
you
do.
have to recheck it, right?
I do, yes. But I'm gonna get. I'm gonna see how many of these I can get through before I leave. I'll probably cut it off at like 11.
Nope. You have a warrant. Devin, stop. Nope. You have a warrant. Devin, stop. Devin, stop.
I
think I got poked by a needle.
Uh-oh. Gloves.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? You guys can't be hanging out up here. It's private property.
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you guys have IDs on you? Do you not? Okay. What's your name, real quick, dude? What? Do you have an ID on you, ma'am? Huh? Can you look this way? I can't hear you. Oh, what's your first name? I can't hear you. Oh, it's Devin.
Dang, that's how you know you're a frequent flyer. Man, that Keith, how often this happened to you? This probably happened to you more than me, being a deputy. You probably had some serious frequent flyers.
Yeah. that like we put in, they'd go to prison. That was out there long. They came back. I'd see them again after going to prison for several years. I'd see them again in the streets. Like,
no kidding. You were in for long enough for that to happen. Yeah, I probably still have a couple people sitting in prison from my time, but I didn't have any. I had a lot of people I arrested that just got out very quickly because Tarrant County be like that, yo. But shout out to them.
Yeah. What was your last name, Devin?
He's trying to confirm identity here.
Devin, do you know Devin's last name?
Mr. Devin.
Yeah. What is it? Can we just go? No, you guys are trespassing. No. And I'm just asking for your name, that's all. I know your first name's Devin, right? What is it? Devin. Last time I tried to arrest him on a warrant, he took a knife to his wrist, so the one in the gray. The other 2 dudes are good, but I just want to see about Devin. 44 copy. We're gonna work on getting them into custody.
Gloves first.
Okay. Yeah.
Devin, how you doing?
Don't. No. You have a warrant. Devin, stop. Stop. Ken. We're gonna take you down. We're gonna take you. Hands. Devin, stop. Hold on. Devin, stop. Put your hands on your.
This is very common with MHMR that's induced or mental health resources required people. Substance abuse, like long-term chronic substance abuse, also homelessness. The problem with homelessness is that you're like chronically exposed to the elements, probably chronically underfed, also chronically victimized, and that has a very hard psychological effect on people, right? That's why prison's so bad for people, right? Yeah, expect this. This is what happens. Like, you kind of knew all those officers were there. I'm not a big advocate of like nitrile gloves or latex gloves for this because they rip incredibly easily. And like, what's the point of putting it on? You should have. I don't have a pair here. They're in my room over there. But you want kind of like cloth gloves. Shooting gloves are really good for this, mostly because you're a little bit more dexterous with them. But you want something that will not rip. Also protect your hands from like concrete and all that kind of stuff.
Your back. Hey, stop kicking.
We're trying to do
hands behind your back, Devin. Devin, stop.
Stop resisting.
Watch that needle. Throw it. Nope, there's a few of them.
This is where I wish we had the sleepy time juice. Like, I would have gotten dual certified just to be able to hit them with like ketamine or whatever it is that you hit people with to get them to fall asleep. Would have been so much easier.
Animal control, yeah.
Dude.
Get one of those darts. Load it with a little shot of Haldol.
Done.
Pop them, drop them, rack them up.
It'd be so much safer for them. It'd be so much safer for us, like, in general, dude. I don't know.
What if they've got, I mean, whatever they clearly have in their system? Are there like negative reactions with the
Narcan?
After the fact, yeah.
Right?
Guess so.
There you go.
Drag him that way.
Devin, knock it off, man.
Because like the likelihood for injury is like almost guaranteed in the use of force like this. Like, almost guaranteed. Because we're having to use a lot of physical force, right?
Devin, stop.
They need to go. I'd be telling them to go. Get out of here.
44, we're struggling with that. Hey, you guys need to go. Go. Yep.
There you go.
Come on.
Oh, good job.
Oh, that guy did it. Look at him.
So there is a hidden arm technique that basically does this, but with your forearm instead of the baton. But the baton, you probably get way more leverage on. The only risky biscuit to this is
you also don't get any homeless on your arm, so.
That's also true.
You're under arrest, man. You're under arrest.
I got this arm.
You want to stay with Kevin?
Arc certified.
It's great for this.
I could see
a side handle too.
Yeah, I could see an allergic reaction too.
Yeah, lock a wrist and you could get a wrist.
For a second here, we'll just make sure nobody got caught.
Okay, let's stand him up. Hey, go and sit up. Devin, come on, man. It's over. Stand up. 1, 2, 3. Devin, stand up.
Stand up.
Let's go. Hey, Joel, you want to go grab a car?
And move them as little as possible. Oh, this is where your skin starts to burn. That's what happens. So you'll notice cuts, and I was fortunate enough I didn't have a needle stick, but you'll notice the cuts afterwards. And this always happened with like pavement cuts. Like, it kind of hurt in the middle of it, but like stress or adrenaline kind of takes over. But like after a couple minutes, yeah, you start checking yourself and.
You good?
I think so. think so. Does it look like a needle prick right there? I don't know. What do you think?
It's hard to say. It could just be something.
Do the exposure report.
Let's have another one up here. I didn't feel it though.
Okay, and you're not like.
It's a needle.
No.
You won't. We're gonna find the syringe and be upsetty spaghetti.
Who got poked?
It's a maybe. It's a maybe. So there's like 50 needles laying there.
Yeah.
I took my gloves off and I see a red mark, but
You squeeze it at all? Anything come out? No. Like,
oh, squeeze it?
like a pimple.
No, yeah, I was doing that earlier. I don't.
Dude, honestly, I would fucking go in.
Okay.
That firefighter's like, dog. Take the. Oh, dude, this stuff jacks your like stomach. It jacks up like your everything. They hit you with so many like antiviral, like anti whatever. You feel miserable. The when I got dysentery, the battery of medication I got, I was not allowed to go outside for 12 days. They're like, if you see the sun, it will hurt. Like, I was like, okay. Like, golly.
Like, this is just withdrawal symptoms. We hit you with a ton of heroin.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. It's not a good time. I will +5 EMS there. That's good.
Just for the hell of it.
Yeah, and here's the thing, they have to draw his blood too.
Yep.
So they have to draw
If he's bleeding, can you guys do that? Are you guys phlebotomists?
No, and you can't take it from.
Well, 'cause they can't do
anyway.
labs.
The hospital has to draw his. They'll draw yours, and then it's like a 1 month, 4 months, 6 months, and then a year. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay.
It's not fun, but it's worth it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
LT.
It's a bad time.
It's like a comparison or something. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Yeah. Makes it way easier for you because if he's not, they have to get his consent, which should be a pin.
Hey, what's your name? Okay.
Do you get paid time off for that, Josh?
You cool?
They almost had to write me up because they didn't want to say it was service related, and they weren't trying to cover it. And so it was like this whole like I had my prescription bottle.
So was this the dysentery situation?
I had my prescription bottle, and shout out to her name was Daisy. I won't dox her fully, but she was our like HR person, absolute like giga Chad, and she argued on behalf of me that it was like no.
Oh, I thought Daisy was the homeless person. I was
No.
Daisy
Daisy was
dysentery?
giga Chad. No. Daisy was a giga Chad. She was my HR person, and she fought because she's like the prescription that he was given by a physician clearly states he is not allowed to like go outside or see bright lights or any of that stuff. Like he can't operate a motor vehicle while on this medication. He also can't not take it. It was like 15 straight days I had to take it. It was awful. KC won guard. But they eventually gave me my paid vacation, but it took like 3 months. And they were like threatening to write me up. It was so stupid. Hash Brown, a big reason why I left.
Blank Tay-Tay plays for Casey.
Who's Tay-Tay?
Taylor Swift. He's asking which team Taylor plays for.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I got to turn up the volume.
Later discovered walking down the street, approximately 100 feet from the crash site. The driver had knocked over several streetlights with his car.
What a nice
Here's
guy.
how the events unfolded.
Key West 911, what's the address of your emergency?
Yeah, no real emergency. We just had somebody run through the light there, or not run through, but crash at whatever it's called, US 1 coming on to the island, from Stock Island, where you can make the right or the left.
So were they coming into Key West or leaving Key West?
Coming into Key West.
And you said, what did they crash into?
They went through the crosswalk sign, knocked it over, didn't make the turn, and they're up on the curb on the other side.
What kind of vehicle is it?
It looked like one person did get out. He asked me if I feel weird. When I asked him if he was okay, I said, no, I don't feel weird. Have a good day.
You got early cars though, right? I don't know. Calling 1275. Signal 14 County's going to be out with us.
Where were you trying to go?
Is that south?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going south.
I know, but like to a location, like the hotel.
Where are you trying to go?
Are you from here?
Heading home from the bar.
Okay, what are you doing down here?
The man told the officers that he was a little disoriented and was heading to the hospital. However, the police found crushed amphetamine pills and drug paraphernalia in his car, as
Surprise,
well as fake
some
Louisiana
fries.
ID cards.
Oh, that's a big no-no. That's a very big no-no.
I think you're closer to 50,000, man.
What'd you take tonight?
We just have to let rescue know.
I don't feel right, bro.
Clearly, you don't look like you feel right.
That's what drugs do to you.
Drugs are bad. You don't?
Yeah, bro, these guys are these police?
I believe so.
Hell yeah. That's hilarious. I don't feel right. That's what drugs do to you.
Objectively, I think
Agreed.
drugs are bad.
You just done up your car.
And the parking poles, I mean, you could have hit somebody. Thank God you didn't.
What up?
Now you gotta go to the hospital. Okay? So I just asked him what city he's in. He says he has no clue. So now he's gotta go with it.
Okay, he's going with you guys.
Based fire. He's like, nah, we're taking him.
All right.
25.
Yeah, we'll have somebody ride with you.
He just said he took, just for the record, that it took him 30 minutes to get from South Beach to here. Hey, brother, is there any way, if it's possible, can I please try to get his sweatshirt removed? I just want to make sure he doesn't have any other kind of injuries going on. Is it all right if I go ahead and remove your sweatshirt, Bubba? First, I'd like to get your sweatshirt off, and I'll hold the phone for you, but I want to make sure you don't have any kind of injuries on your.
Ash Brown Medical, dog.
Yeah, just your sweatshirt.
Here's what the officer told them about the incident.
When I got here, he was walking across the street. That was in the middle of the street. There were 3 people standing out here. They didn't see it. Okay. So I thought they were involved. They said no. They're staying here at the hotel. They heard it. Came out here. Saw him getting out of the car. Like I said, when I got here, he was already out of the car when I got here.
Legs, or I don't see nothing like that. So, what's your name, sir?
You just said it. We're gonna clear.
Bailey. Mr. Bailey, let's come this way, brother. We're gonna go.
Amphetamine. Okay.
For like narcolepsy and ADHD.
So listen, this officer is gonna go ahead and let us do that. All right. We need to go ahead and take your blood pressure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do that again, and you're not gonna take that off, okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
Wait, what's up?
Bailey, we need to get a blood pressure.
Yeah, we need.
Bro, I tell you what, his posture as FD is the most officer presence I've seen so far in this entire stream. He says, listen, I'm gonna put that blood pressure cuff on you, and you ain't gonna take it off. Understand? You feel me?
To the hospital. Listen to me. Calm down. We're gonna get a blood pressure first, okay? That's what's gonna happen, okay? Listen to me, we've had kids that are able to take this. We've had adults. We've had old ladies, okay? You're the first grown.
Flush the food right now, bro. I really.
Okay, that has nothing to do with this, though.
I'm not putting this shit on my arm, bro. I'm not putting it in. I'm not putting it on there.
Can I check? Can I check your sugar?
No.
Immensely, and we're going to be en route to you in about 3 minutes. We'll be there with LEO.
The man was taken to the hospital for a checkup.
Right here, bud.
We're not doing anything about the amphetamines?
For why?
What?
One of these double doors over here.
Huh.
Like,
does he run?
Like we don't think we got DWI?
He's got a bunch of other old, huh? A bunch of old POs. They're all Louisiana.
Bro, even just the cards, dude. You got a felony right there with the fake IDs. Yeah. Bro, this boy should be in custody.
What? Let me see those numbers, though. That's not him. Those aren't him.
Yeah, they are.
It's got a different name. He's got 4 IDs.
Come on, Florida.
Your numbers with his ID number. They're not coming back when we run it.
And then the Gorilla Glue.
The number that we were.
No, wait, that's Moco de Gorilla.
Bro, look at these IDs. Bro.
Damn.
He's going to jail.
Tell the number I gave you, but they may have run him by name and date of birth. Let me go find out.
We had to run it by name and date of birth in order to get anything back. Cause
and you still
notice the number. These 2 numbers are the same.
Yeah.
No, these 2 numbers are different too.
Yeah, all of them are different. But Louisiana may be weird. I don't know. You know, I can't like.
Radio them. You have PC for the arrest. You have PC for the arrest. You have PC for the arrest.
I'm gonna take your blood pressure.
Don't hit this nurse. Bro.
That nurse looks like he could fight back.
They're not allowed to.
Aw. Not even in
I tell you what, though.
self-defense?
Felony, yeah, not even in self-defense. Felony in progress, dog. That would suplexing that guy if he punches that nurse. Also, that this tatted up dude on FD feels like he's about it. He'll do the ass catch him and flip the hat around.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'm ready.
Let me sit down real quick.
Sit down, man.
Ooh, he's sweaty.
Get out of here. No, you're not going anywhere right now. Go ahead and take a seat, buddy.
We gotta get some vitals on, buddy. Take a seat.
His demeanor. He's gonna fight.
Sit down, man.
Oh,
take a
there he
seat.
goes.
He's gonna fight.
Come on, 7'5".
Dude, even the nurse knows. You see that eye?
Yeah, he's like,
This side eye? It's like, oh, this is gonna go badly.
Okay, Billy, B-I-L-L-Y.
B-A-I-L-E-Y. So when that runs, it'll give me a good rate.
Bailey, take a seat, man.
Became agitated and began refusing to be checked.
Bailey, calm down.
I got it's with my head. Alright, if you sit down, it's with my head. I'm not.
They have to run the
it's
test
cutting my
before.
circulation. It's my nerves up. Alright, listen. I'm gonna throw it on
Scared
your
of the
arm,
blood
but
pressure,
keep
Kev?
your arm still, everything. Okay. Are you having any pains anywhere?
this physician
Okay, you're
is not from the streets. Like, dog.
good, huh? Okay, perfect. Hang out right here. We'll be with you in a second. So I'm good here. Okay. Where we going?
Put your phone down. Put your phone down. Put your
This will
hands behind your
fight.
back.
This will be a fight for sure. This is the weakest wrist grab I've ever seen in my life. This hand's getting lost for sure.
He was taken to
Wow,
jail,
he
but
consented.
Due to
Wow.
an elevated heartbeat and blood pressure, he was taken to the hospital again, where he did the unthinkable.
What's up? Man, you mind loosening this up a little bit?
No.
No, you don't mind? Cool.
I'm so jealous every single time I see these seatbelts that like
I know.
are external.
So cool.
You know how many times I had to like forearm the hell out of somebody just to put them in a seatbelt? It's the worst. I'm shocked he went like willingly.
Something's not right, bro. Can you please hurry up to the hospital?
Bro, you were just in one.
What do you want me to do? The gate's closed. Of these gates opening.
Press the button.
You see?
All right.
Back to the
Going
same
back to the
hospital.
hospital?
Same room. Same doctor that's limping.
Mm-hmm.
High heart rate.
That's house.
House?
Yeah.
He had the limp.
One of the staff members asked
And then
the
you drug
officer
test
to
that
remove the
doctor.
handcuffs so she could check the man's vitals. But as
No,
soon as the
you could
officer
do it.
did, the suspect ran off a few minutes later.
Can you run all those tests, like the vitals, with the cuffs on? Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured.
Oh, he
look at him
broke
go.
that glass. Oh,
Hell of a drug.
push. It's daytime.
Don't move. My time 15
He's been here a while.
from the hospital. I got him detained.
He safe trapped him.
The other hand. Give me the other hand.
I'm not a fan of his taser hanging out here.
Dude, hold on.
Nah. There you go.
Holster up. There you go.
He heard you through the camera.
Don't move.
Out there's a grown man.
Mm-hmm.
He's holding him down like a bad dog. Look at these nurses.
Bro, we're getting crotch cam over here.
Bro, I can't tell you how many times I have Keith.
Yes.
Out of all the fights you ever did, how many times did you not have witnesses like this? Like, I was probably like 70-30. Oh, that's true. That's never mind. I was a city cop. It was like well over half of the fights I got in, there was just bystanders hanging out.
Yeah, ask me
Ain't
how
gonna
many
do what?
were
You don't
on
have
a
to do
county
it.
road somewhere.
Okay.
That's true.
So,
That's
come on,
sketchier in
man.
my mind.
What? Dude.
This was real common.
I can't breathe, man. Okay.
Good thing we're at a hospital. You'll be fine.
I don't think I'm obstructing any of your airways from right now. All right.
This is where you ask the nurses,
Oh,
am
man,
I obstructing an airway? No? Okay, good.
Stand up.
One-handed,
Well, there's
basically.
another charge.
Just yoinked them up.
So criminal
Did you think it
mischief
was gonna be a lot?
on breaking the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say escape is what I'd charge him with, not resisting.
Definitely escape.
So that's the higher charge by a lot.
Dude.
I'm at
Yeah.
+5 so far. I had some negatives, but I gave this guy +15 for handling up by himself.
my dude. Stupid. Real stupid.
That
Sure.
no, hear me out. She is going to be somebody's ex-girlfriend here in a little bit.
Not good right now. All right, yeah, I know. A lot.
It's a dangerous nurse. For you young cops, be careful. It's nurses and teachers, right, Keith?
Yes, sir.
Be careful. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
come on, dude.
Okay. No. Keith, don't encourage this. Don't encourage it.
He was on drugs. He lost his balance.
Oh my God, Keith was before Bodycam, so you gotta forgive him.
Sit down. You sit down. Huh?
Yeah, all right.
Well, you already tried once, right? Didn't work out for you, did it?
All right, bro.
So shut the up and sit down. Yeah. Couldn't even outrun this 300-pound dude. Slow as
All right.
You said you couldn't outrun this 300-pound dude. You're slow as shit. Her face.
We've lost privileges. Up in the bed. Let's go. Up in the bed.
What's up?
They thought it was you.
Oh, see, bro. Thirsty nurses.
There's
I tell you what, dog.
blood is in the water. They're circling.
Bro. Your ring,
Blood's in the water. They're
bro.
circling.
Your ring will not save you. You just tell them. You set very firm boundaries, youngins. You say, "I'm happily married. Please go hit on someone else." But they're looking at you, and you're all covered in like bandages and someone else's blood, and I don't know what it is. They get something feral out in females. Y'all be careful.
No, I think that was the other way around, but okay.
Hank.
No, I'm okay, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
No. Dude, don't ask any more favors. Zero. Zero favors.
Handcuff him to the bed.
Oh, and you owe me a pair of pants, you
I'm just trying to get off.
Don't. I don't care.
All right.
Scoot back.
Handcuff him to the bed.
Blank.
No. Just don't move. That's all I'm asking you to do.
There's something. There's a magnet or something. I'm telling you, dude. I think and then.
He wonders why he's not a mod right now. Every time I get close, I'm like, oh, you know what? I can bring Blank back into the fold. He says some shit.
He's been a responsible adult for 3 days.
Yeah.
Well, like Harper, I'm not stupid. Your partner can tell me that I'm
Handcuff him to the bed. It is not complicated.
Don't loosen up.
Latex gloves. I'm allergic to latex. It's easy to relax.
Bro, I like how these nurses are here for the fight. They're like, oh, please, act up.
Hold still. Hold still. Take a breath.
If you just let them do that, it's going to be real quick. It's going to take about a minute or two.
This
Sustained several lacerations after running through the glass.
you don't understand.
Alright, focus on me for a second. It's almost done. Look at me.
I don't want to check my pulse. I'll go to jail. I'm finally going to jail.
Where you going?
You were going
I'm
anyway.
not doing it. I'm good. I'm good over here.
I can get
I'm
you
good over here.
out.
I'm not putting. I'm
I
not,
can get you
I'm
out
not
of here.
putting nothing.
Okay, then look it up.
I'm not putting no materials on from here. I'm feeling even like even more. No.
That's it. It's just a sticker.
No.
It's just a
No.
sticker.
No.
It's
No.
literally a band-aid.
No. No. This is not a good situation. I'm telling y'all. Can you please
This
turn
would
off
be
the
a lot
monitor?
better of a
It is a magnet on my. Let me tell you.
Don't.
Do not.
Are you serious? Y'all gonna do it later?
Oh.
Do not bite. Stop. Okay, here, we'll do it.
Try to bite one more time. Yeah.
This was like probably about once a month, I'd say. Like about one, maybe on a very bad like time of year, like maybe twice a month, that I'm like somebody out of a psych ward Just hold a patient down for your medical staff.
Try to bite me one more time.
It is the worst.
We'll hold him down.
This is not an approved technique for holding somebody's face. I'm just putting that out there. I'm not saying they do anything wrong, but it's not.
Yeah,
an
this is a different type of manual.
Yeah, this is.
It's got 4 letters of the alphabet.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Not safe for work. This.
Is it Bravo, Dingo?
Now,
Squatch.
Stop. But
Monkey.
yes. But what he's actually doing here is a head tilt chin lift. This is actually approved for clearing an airway. He's making sure this guy has a cleared airway. But this probably hurts like a lot.
Can't hear you.
New policy coming in on Monday. 1,000%. Dog, this body cam is gonna get watched and policy's coming out. This is though, I would bless this.
Bro, I'm telling you.
It's literally taught by the Heart Association.
What is the charge? Leaving a scene of a crash without providing information. What do you mean?
I never. Again, it's not an admission of guilt.
This is not an admission of.
Also, this is what makes it always awkward: is you're stuck with them until they go to the jail. So, like when I'm filling out affidavits and stuff, like not only did I find you, I fought you. I had to arrest you. I had to fight you again. I had to yell at you in the in the hospital. Probably get yelled at all the way to the jail, and then we uncuff them to fill out paperwork. It's a good time. It's a good time. Being a cop's a weird job.
So can we just?
Just $1,000.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Whether you sign this or not. Anyway, right here.
The man was charged with hit and run, possession of fake ID cards, criminal mischief $1,000 or more, attempted escape from custody and possession of drugs.
Nice.
YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen.
I'm gonna say yes. This was a pretty decent one.
Bond of $300.
100%. That got me. That got me to 11. I'll call it a night for now. I do want to thank everybody that's hanging out with us. We had a lot of people here. If you guys enjoy this type of stuff and these type of breakdowns, we do this every single Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30 Central Standard Time. Tuesday is our like variety show, so we'll do like recruiting videos or like police adjacent stuff, and then on Thursdays, like tonight, we do actual body cam breakdowns and bring some education to them. The current score, and I do keep score diligently, is deputies finished strong at plus 79. Municipal police officers were at negative 1,630. That was a struggle. State, you guys can thank Bill for this, but the state boys / girls were at plus 3,010. EMS was at plus 25. Camera guys were at plus 50. It's I think it's a high score. It's a record. Suspects were at negative 114. Ford was at plus 15. And moms were at a solid plus 40. Oh, you know what? I forgot to take points away from that other mom. Stand by.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'm going to do 35 points on that one. Listen, I want them to stay in the positive. So we'll do plus.
Yeah, it's 10 for each kid and then 5 for the meth.
Yeah, for the meth. So they're at plus 10. There was some based moms and then that lady. Anyways, we do that. Producer Juan has blessed us. If you didn't get a chance to go see it, we just had another officers react with better audio. Was the checklist? Was that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
You guys have like 2 hours worth of officers reacts to watch from just this week alone. Anyways, thanks, Josh.
Buy me another 2 months.
It does indeed make me happy when you lick it. Lick the stream. So anyways, if you guys have anything, if you guys would like to have more input and more direct access to us, you can join the Discord. You can do that either by joining our membership program here, and it is as little as $1 a month. That will give you direct access. There should be a link once you become a member to get you access to it. If not, let us know. And then if you don't like doing stuff here on this one specifically, legit mailman, you can go ahead and join our Patreon group. It is the same price, as little as $1 a month. We'll give you direct access to the Discord. We have some really cool stuff that's specific to Patreon. They do like auto, like update you to get you some merch. And then can I get the DC link, please. Yes, message us somehow. IG, Instagram will work. Email. I think. Well, you want to drop the email in there? They can email us. Because if they're that old school, they want to do it that way.
Well, if you're a member, you should already have that link.
Yeah, you should be able to find it. But I feel chumpy. Anyways, I want to reward. All of the new. There's now at least like 3 new mods that are here. I also have 2 specific people allegedly fixing our Discord. There's been discussion on that, but I have some people trying to do some of that stuff. I'm holding my finger on the screen. Wow. Dead. Anyways, I do love you guys. I do appreciate you guys spending time with us. This has been a really, really cool growing channel. We're over 15,000 subscribers now and growing. I will be seeing you guys next Tuesday. For everybody else, I will probably see you guys maybe sometimes this weekend to go hang out and do some after party stuff. I can't do it tonight because my wife just got in. But everybody else, I'll see you guys next time. What is Joshie Chumpy? Oh, here. This is for Sarah. There. It's a very intense stare. I gotta hold on.